Howdy, howdy, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I was gonna say we're the only two here, but yay, now we got four.
What?
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley. We got more.
Yay.
How about that? How are you, Ashley? Mom's not having a good day.
Nope.
She's had it rough since she got up this morning. So, we hope the evening will be better.
Yep.
We're going up there. Single file. Don't everybody rush in at once.
Brother should be here shortly.
Yeah. Yeah, she's had light bulbs burn out and printers not working, and
Hello, brother.
she's just had one mishap after another. A dog with diabetes. It's just snowballed today.
Yep. One of them days.
But it's, let's see, it's 5:00 somewhere.
Yeah.
Over in Arizona, I believe it's 5:00.
In New Mexico, it's 5:00.
Yeah. So, and thank goodness it's Friday. TGIF. From the bottom of my heart. It was a very long week.
Hi, Jaden.
Jaden, welcome in, honey.
Yeah, it was a long week, and this weekend I'm going to be bored a lot because hubby's not here. He's at work. Yeah. Even them days, it's like, no.
Well, you're welcome to come down here and help me inventory and rearrange. Yeah, that sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would, but he takes the car. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Gina. Welcome in.
I'm stuck when he's not here because he takes the vehicle. We used to have two, but now we don't. We only have the one.
We only have one. And he takes it to work every morning.
Yep.
So, because I work from right here.
Yep. So I'm just here, and if I need to go somewhere, I'm SOL because I can't walk that far.
Right. I have a separate office. It's right there. I have separate workspaces.
They just intertangle every now and then.
No, not intertangled at all. I have my work over there, and I have everywhere else.
Oh, so it's the chair that goes back and forth.
It's the chair that intertangles. That's it.
Oh, there
hey, brother. Hope you're selling a lot over there. John is in the 5:00 traffic jam.
Oh, he says, giving us a warning. Thank you for the warning.
Now. So when it's over, he'll be here.
Yep.
So until then, oh, you just have us. Aren't you lucky? We told him he could come today, so he would shut up.
Yep. It's like, zip it.
Bug and bug and bug and bug.
Crying and whining and pleading and begging and
such a brat.
I know usually Fridays are no boys in the clubhouse, but
that's right. No boys club, but tonight he whined and whined. It's been 3 months. You haven't let me in there yet. Me. So yeah, he's coming.
The excitement.
We love him. We love him. We love to pick on him. And it's very easy.
We got to, because I'm up here and she's down there and he's right here, and it's like
but he's got a birthday next month.
I have a couple special pictures I might show to say happy birthday to him.
Yay.
We might like them.
We should have the bra picture put on a poster.
Hi, Melanie.
Put on stickers.
A bra?
Out. That bra picture where he was holding up the bra. And yeah.
No,
Hi,
I'll have to show you the pictures. I bought them for me and Todd. They're for our bathroom. And I haven't had them framed yet, but I'll show you.
Oh, thank you, Melanie. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, I'm looking for another desk. Another one like that one that goes up and down. I have a lot of back and hip issues, and it really helps me to stand up.
Yep.
But if I stand up now, all y'all are going to see is my belly.
You'll see her clutch her butt there and go, ow.
Yeah, I do that too.
I saw it today. I witnessed it.
Yep. So how did everybody's week go? Was there anything exciting that we missed? I mean, we missed a lot, but...
Yeah, I miss a lot.
Yeah. We can't be everywhere all the time.
Half the time I'm not awake in the morning anymore to see stuff.
Like, I haven't been in a lot of places this week. I've just been so busy. Faith can move mountains, just so y'all know. Just thought I'd tell you.
It made me yawn. Not your face, but...
Thanks.
Not the faith.
It wasn't my faith that made you yawn.
No, not the faith. I just yawned. Usually she yawns and then I yawn and then...
Yep. Well, hopefully, Mom, you start feeling better.
Yep.
So, that RSV, it's a booger.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Any type of that stuff is just, it's a pain getting over it.
Yeah. And the older you get, the worse it is.
Yep. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in.
See, not only was I yawning, then I'm burping.
Do you want to fart for us too?
I might. It's highly possible. Hubby's not home to do it for me, so because usually he's the one that's farting all over.
You get to that age and you just don't care anymore. Everybody.
You know, when you take in metformin and you get the, the metformin farts.
Yeah, Jennifer said they can't smell it. Go ahead.
That's right. And then, better out than in. We were talking about that a while ago because she was burping.
Yep.
And I was like, cool. I do the same thing. If I'm alone, I let them rip. I ain't out in polite public covering it up because I'm at home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I ain't got nobody to impress. Hubby's heard it all.
Heard it all. Matt will tell you he's heard it all.
Oh, yeah.
Tammy.
When you get them bragging to you about how they had a 12-second fart when they sat down this morning, I'm like, okay. Are we going for the Guinness World Book of Records?
Mom says if you hold it in, you'll blow up. That's what she used to tell me as a kid.
You remember what they used to say about if you swallowed your chewing gum that it would stop you up?
Yeah, that's right.
But it's always good, Gina, because you can blame it on the dogs. You can blame it on the dogs, though.
Right. It's usually the dogs, but when I do it, they look at me like, what in the world?
In my case, it would be I would have to get sick, throw up or something, and then I could blame it on the cats. Because you know how cats are. They won't throw up on the wood floor where it's easy to clean. No, they go for the carpet and barf on the carpet. Yep. And so I'm over there trying to clean it up.
The same way. We have an entire house of concrete floors. We have rugs in certain places. And they will go and they'll just start.
Yep.
You got to go drag them, try to get them to the back door, but at least get them to the concrete. Golly.
Oh. Pixie, our black cat, she puked a little bit today. I heard it. I said, "Oh God, which one are you gonna puke?" And I could tell it was her. Went and cleaned it up, right? Well, she knows I always tell them that's nasty. So she hid from me, and I guess a little while later she went behind the other chair and barfed up a whole bunch more, and that's what I found. When I thought I heard a tree fall down out there, I went out there and I found that big old pile of barf. So I'm in there, and they're in here in the back room, and I'm screaming from the living room, "That's disgusting!" Yuck! Oh my God!
They are rude, but they love us and we love them.
Yep.
We take care of them better than our own children.
Yep.
Oh, but so what's everybody got going on this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? You guys already heard I'm doing inventory.
Oh, in case I didn't say hi, Tammy. We're talking about rude animals, and here I am being a rude animal.
Mom's dog has no shame. Right.
Oh, my cats know if I yell, my cats all hide. They're like, "Oh God," and I don't do it a lot, but they're like, "Oh my God, Mom's mad." And then they do the whole typical like little kid thing when Todd comes home. It's, "Oh Daddy, oh my God, you're here. Let me lay all over you because Mom is so cruel to me all day." They ignore me all day long. They're like, "Oh, you're here."
Hi, Geneva.
Hi, Geneva. I think it's because I got him the shirt that says cat servant.
There you go.
And cat dad. So that's why they're all about the daddy.
Well,
I am just chopped liver to the kitties, except for when they want attention and jump on my lap.
Yeah. The dogs are all mine during the day and all his at night. Unless we're sleeping, and then they're all over me.
Oh no, we close our door. I don't want them in there because they'll be jumping around and doing their midnight zoomies. Nah. Oh my goodness.
That's what my dogs do to my daughter's boyfriend. He walks in the door and they just get excited, like,
yeah, I need to wear a shirt that says cat servant, then they'll be all over me. But see, Todd's like crazy. He takes care of the cats. I mean, he scoops the litter every single day. He's the one that feeds them because he's up before I am and whatnot. So they're all like, "Ooh, you play with our poop. You feed us.
You clean up our barf.
You're daddy. You're everything." And yet one of them, my little one, Quee, I bottle fed her and I raised her from 5 days old. And she's still all, "Daddy." So, okay, go ahead, go bug dad.
Well, I guess nobody's doing anything exciting this weekend because nobody put anything in the chat.
Darn, what's up with you people?
Everybody's going to have a weekend like mine, which is inventory. And everybody's welcome to come help me.
Todd gave up on the new stuff. You won't see inventory stickers. He gave up.
Oh, wow. No. My new stuff does have stickers. It's my old stuff I have to enter into inventory. Right, Jennifer? That's my excitement.
My excitement is, I don't know, having people to talk to other than my husband. Like, help.
My husband will just be happy that he has my time and attention instead of all you lovely people. He says I spend more time with y'all than I do with him.
I need to get him a shirt that says Uni Shipping Director.
There you go. And Matt needs one that says Angela Shipping
or Sir Toad's Shipping Service. If I could, I have so much stuff piled over here. If I could get to my freaking cricket cutter and cut the iron-ons out and whatnot, I'd do it, but I can't even get to it because I have piles of glass in between here and there. I'm like, I haven't used my Cricut Maker, I don't even remember what type of Air 2 or something. I haven't used it in probably a year.
I'll be honest, I don't know what that is.
It'll cut stickers for you. It'll cut your vinyl, like what I have on a lot of my paintings back here, the vinyl things. It'll cut all kinds of different stuff, and then you can actually print your own stickers, and then they'll cut them out to shape and whatnot. It does all kinds of wonderful stuff.
I remember those days, Jennifer. Been there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she moved out and needed me more than ever. So.
Yeah. Yep. Or when you can be banked.
My husband would ignore me, and now that I ignore him, now it's different.
I know. Once Todd retired, it's like, hello, here I am. And I'm like, go back to work.
Right. Go back to work.
I'm just kidding. I love my husband. I love having him around. He's fun.
Oh, yeah, Mom. Lowe's doesn't have any on clearance yet. That's where she buys all her plants. She buys them on clearance at Lowe's, and then she nurses them back.
Yeah. A lot of people do that at Walmart, too. They'll get the stuff and...
Yeah, because everything is cheap on the clearance rack.
It's like, I know a lot of people that will actually go and buy organic potatoes and sprout them and plant them in their garden. I don't do that. I actually buy specifically, well, I didn't this year, but I buy specifically from a place in Maine to get my potato plants to go, because I don't like buying the organic, because most of the places still, it'll say organic, but they still use a sprout inhibitor on them.
Right. Oh, Mom will be busy all weekend.
Uh-oh.
She got plants being delivered tomorrow.
Dang. Yeah, I'm being lazy this year. We ain't doing... Todd planted some wildflower seeds in the garden just so that we could attract all of the hummingbirds and the bees and whatnot this year. Because I'm like, I'm not doing it this year. I don't have the get up and go to do it this year.
Yeah. Well, Mom, how many rose bushes do y'all have? They've got like 12 crepe myrtles. She's got daisies, irises, peonies.
I've got 5 rose bushes and 1 azalea that survived, because a couple years ago we had a really bad cold snap and it killed my other azalea.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we tried planting a butterfly bush and it bit the dust. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger. Welcome.
Yeah, we haven't planted a lot because we're expecting at some point, who knows when, that they're going to try and do eminent domain over here, and we're going to have to sell and move because they want to put a freeway exit here near the house. That's that whole thing. They're building the roundabout up the hill.
Yeah.
And then they've had planned forever and a day to do a freeway exit for this side of town here, so that they don't have to come so far. So we know sooner or later something's going to happen.
Something's going to happen.
And we didn't know that when we moved out here. We thought this is the end, this is our end all be all place, because we love it out here. And it may not be that. So we're like hesitant to do a lot on the property. Because we've talked about rebuilding our shop and stuff, and we're
Mom
like, well,
has a green thumb like you wouldn't believe. And they had all these hibiscus plants forever. And then they decided they were ready to change it up. They took them all out, brought them to me. I planted them all. Yeah, they died.
Well, it depends on which type of hibiscus you're getting. If you're getting the hardy hibiscus, or if you're getting the tropical. If you're getting the tropical, it's going to die on you every time.
Oh, no, it's the hardy. And they've been for her for years.
It's you.
It's me. She brought me begonias. They're dead.
Oh, God, begonias are a pain in the butt.
My mini roses lasted 3 years. Now they're dead. My cannas, they lasted forever, but I got so tired of the freaking jungle in front of my house, I finally pulled all them out. My cactus, I killed it. My garden, I killed it.
Yeah, I'm not good with cactus and I don't like it anyways. After living by it in New Mexico for years, I'm not a fan.
I am just not good at keeping things alive.
I get real specific with the flowers that
yes.
I like stuff that comes back. I don't like to do annual plantings. I would rather do a perennial plant, and it's why I'm like really big on dianthus. Dianthus is kind of the cousin to carnations, and if you treat them right, I've still got one that I planted 3 years ago, and it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. So,
oh yeah, Jennifer, that doesn't stop me from planting it. It's just a waste of money because we know I'm going to kill it. Because after a week or two, I'm just going to quit watering it. Or after a week, I'll feed it. And then after I feed it, then I forget to water it anymore.
mm-hmm.
So, then it just dies.
Yeah, I used to have houseplants all over, but I don't now because of the cats, because the cats want to mess with them or they want to chew the leaves. And I'm like, nah, I don't worry. So everything outside. I just lost a blueberry bush. I had a pink one and a blue one, and the pink one died, but the blue one's still going.
Well, I'll tell y'all, I keep things alive in the spring. When it gets hot outside, that's when I'm done. I don't want to go outside and water. No, that's when it starts getting hot outside.
Yep, I'm big on the perennials and stuff like that. I love getting different stuff. The one flower I used to never buy was white flowers because I hate how bad they look right away.
Oh, because they turn brown as soon as they start wilting.
Yep. Yeah. But now I will mix a few white flowers in there. We had a gardenia bush and it died because it got hit by that cold snap. It was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
That's a good idea, Jennifer.
Yeah, marigolds reseed themselves really, really well. So does the dianthus. The dianthus will reseed itself. Zinnias, a lot of that stuff.
I mean,
here comes the tree.
I've planted dahlias. I've planted freesia. I've planted petunias.
Well, out here, it's been funny learning that, of course, all the things that deer eat, they won't touch daffodils. So you will see daffodils everywhere out here. And we've even got some growing in our yard. And they won't mess with the daylilies. They'll eat, I think, the Asiatic lily bulbs, and they'll eat tulip bulbs, or the squirrels will. Your brothers are ripping me out. Your brother squirrels there are eating my stuff. But
yep, they'll do that.
So it's always interesting when you move somewhere else, learning what grows and what grows better. Like out here, if you plant squash out here, oh my God, squash borer bonanza. They eat into the stems and you've got this big, huge, nasty thing inside your stem. I never had that problem in New Mexico, ever. Not until we moved out here. So I gave up growing squash after the second year.
Oh,
yeah, they do. Marigolds are good for that. Yeah.
Well, how about that?
We're gone off. We're plants and everything.
So, since everybody has such great weekend plans, what's the weather? That's what Brother always says. What's everybody's weather?
We're cloudy and humid, and we had a rainstorm.
It's cloudy and 69 here.
It is 75 here.
Well, it'll be cool there tomorrow.
We're supposed to have some rough weather on Sunday. They're talking about possibly tornadoes and all the other stuff. Hi, Myra.
Hi, Myra.
But that's kind of wait and see, because a lot of times they project it horribly, and then come that day, it's not as bad as it's going to be. So I just don't want any tornadoes. We can deal with rain and hail and all the other stuff. That'll help us with our burn ban, but please no tornadoes, because we just got hit 2 weeks ago up in Cave City. Hi, Diamond.
Nice, Diamond.
Nice.
77.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Oh, yeah, you're up there in the north. Oh, she does. Look at that.
Oh, yay. Coming to the boss sale. We
That's
are having a Sunday sale. How about
Yep.
that?
Yep.
2 old guys gave us permission to take
Yep.
their time slot on Sunday.
Yep. I told him a while back and he's all go for it. We're taking that day off. Go for it. Have a show.
So, how about that? 3 p.m. Central, 4 Eastern on It Is Not. Shut up.
Brother Matt, I'll tell you right now, I have the AC turned on and it has not kicked on since I turned it on.
So,
but if
yes,
Todd was here, it'd be running.
4 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, we will be having a boss sale. So come buy our stuff. Sheesh.
Come buy our sheesh sale.
Yeah.
That's not the word originally that I said, but
come buy our sheets.
Come buy our shite. Count on me for the curse word.
Mm-hmm. Mama, she gotta have soap.
I didn't say anything horribly bad. Come by. Yeah, say it. There you go, Jennifer.
There you go. Jennifer said it.
Yay. I didn't say it. Yay. I didn't even do the emoji. I was good. Yeah, the temperature was higher, and then we had that big old rain. We had a good probably 20-minute hardcore rain where you couldn't even see hardly. And then it stopped, and now it's just humid. It's muggy.
Nice, Tammy. 82.
I don't even know how much rain we got. I need to check the rain gauge, but I got to turn my fan back on.
Not here. I turned my fan off.
Yep. So hubby's at the golf course. God knows what he's doing. Well, hubby has a part-time job now at the golf course in the pro shop. So it keeps him busy a little bit. He's all happy because now he gets to golf more and do all that stuff. So I'm happy for him.
I bet you could, Stephanie.
My husband was raised golfing. He from yay high. I mean, the whole family. He's related to Sam Snead and to a couple other well-known golfers. And they all used to golf when he was little bitty, and he's golfed all his life. And he's a good golfer. I can't even hit the dang golf ball. I'm swinging at it. He's trying to teach me. I'm like, take me to putt-putt. That's about the extent of my golf.
I can't even do that.
I can do putt-putt, but don't ask me to hit a golf ball God knows how far away. Yeah, I like watching golf. It doesn't bother me. But
it doesn't bother me to watch it.
Hey, there's something I'm not good at. I'm not good at golf.
I'm not good at a lot of things.
Give me volleyball, give me softball, give me tetherball, give me dodgeball, give me whatever, football. I could play football, but don't give me golf.
I'm not even good at walking. Much less
well, yes. The older you get, the more you start to like fall down and go boom.
All the freaking time.
All of a sudden your ankles decide, I don't want to work no more.
Do you know how many letters I get from the insurance company wanting to make sure that I'm not being beat at home? Every time I go to the minor emergency, I'll get a letter asking if I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a standard now, though, too. They'll ask you, do you feel safe at home? Yeah, you can give me balls, just not golf balls. Unless you want me to throw it at you, because I can throw a golf ball, but I can't hit a golf ball to save my life. You know, not any distance. I can putt. I can putt all day long. Bowling, I used to bowl.
I'm not good at that either. I hurt my groin.
I'm okay at bowling. I'm not. Yeah, there's no time in my life that I'd ever get a 300 bowling ever. And you could probably put the rails up for me now because I wouldn't be able to.
Lucky if I could hit 100.
Yeah, I won't be able to hold the bowling ball anymore. I don't have the strength, but yeah. And hubby used to bowl too. He was a big bowler. Mm-hmm. Hey, they got to have something to do in West Virginia. I mean,
hunting.
Other than maybe, buy glass. Hi, Mark and Mike.
Hi, Mark and Mike. Welcome in.
And he didn't know about glass back then. So what was he left with? Bowling and golf
Bowling and golf.
and working at the paper mill.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
He's going to be like, what the heck were you talking about? But I love you, honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she was
I
like,
mean, I'm surprised Matt hasn't piped up, but
I know, he's not saying nothing.
He's in there cooking dinner.
You know, I used to watch tennis, Jennifer, and now tennis to me is boring as heck. That's all you do.
Who watches tennis?
Let me tell you, I watched some stuff when I was younger because I was bored. I read dictionaries when I would be so desperate for reading material. I read dictionaries. I have read the Bible front to back. I don't even know how many times. Anything to read, encyclopedias. That's why I say I'm a nerd, because I used to read, just read. And I still do. Hubby laughs at me because I have my Kindle and I can read 50 books in a week. Hey, Tooch.
I can't read on those things. Hi, Tooch.
I have it larger font so I can see it.
It gives me a headache. The light gives me a headache.
I turn it down. I tone my screen down. Like even this screen, I have it toned down to where the glare doesn't get me.
I'll go sit in my recliner and I got my big old light and I'll turn it on and I just sit there and read for hours.
You know the one thing I can't watch? The one thing I don't like is, and hubby's not fond of it either, is the Indy 500 type of racing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is the most boring stuff in the world. How you go sit there for hours and watch cars go round and round and round. I'm like, I could do that for free out here on the street. I am not a racing fan. I never have been. I'm like, okay, that makes no sense to me.
I loved going to Talladega. But
hey, Karen.
Watching it on TV. Hi, Karen. Watching it on TV. No.
Yeah.
Horse racing. When I go to the track, I have fun. Watching it on TV. No.
Yeah, I've never been to any racing type event like that. I have seen horse races in New Mexico. We had gone because there are casinos there and whatnot, but no, car racing. I mean, even the monster trucks, I'm kind of like, okay, drive over a vehicle.
All the time. You want to go to the drag races? No, I don't. It's been 25 years. No, the answer is always no.
Or motorcycle races where they're jumping and whatnot. It's like,
no,
there's no interest in it for me.
You need to make some other friends that like stuff. I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, I've never gone. I've gone when Todd has hit some balls, at the golf course, practice strokes or whatever, or gone and even putted with him. But I've never gone and actually watched him fully play. I walked before we moved out here. I did walk about 2 or 3 holes with him as he played, and then I couldn't handle it. I was like, and he's carrying the golf clubs. I'm not. I'm like, okay, this is a lot of walking.
Why would you want to walk a golf course?
If you don't get a cart or whatever, they usually do now, but back then, it was just me and him. He's like, I'm just going to shoot 3 holes right quick, and why get a cart?
That's just crazy.
He used to caddy. He caddied when he was younger, so he's used to walking holes.
That's even dumber to me. I don't want anybody to tell me no. Mm-mm.
Oh no! In the golf courses in New Mexico and stuff, a lot of times they walked the course. They didn't always get a cart.
My fat butt ain't walking nothing. I walked yesterday. I'm about to die today.
No, they walk 18 holes, depending on the golf course. Because some places either they wouldn't have a cart available, or oh no, I wish that my hubby is not a big beer drinker. He might have one or so after the game. But hi, Maritza.
Maritza, hola. Well, I guess if we get started. No, I like talking.
So do I.
I like talking.
Brother will be here when he's here.
When he's here. Did you see your text?
Did I? Which one?
The last one, or the one before the last one. I
The
like.
image? The image?
Mhm.
Yeah. Ow. Yep. I did looky
Talk
look.
and sell. We can do that. We can talk and sell.
Yep. I got some good stuff. He's
I
still over at Johnny's.
Did y'all see my preview video today? I did one.
I was gonna do one, but I got lazy, so I just posted stuff.
God, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of them do, Myra. Todd's grandmother used to run the concessions at the Greenbrier in White Sulphur Springs.
What sport
And-
do they not drink beer in?
Yeah.
I wanna know that.
See, Gina saw it. She said she loved it.
Awesome. Thank you. I got lots of new stuff. Ask brother and sister. I've been showing them new stuff for days.
Yep, she's got some gorgeous stuff. I can't wait for her to show you guys. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We're already talking about how to group it together and, oh, that's pretty, and oh, do this, and oh, do that. Yeah.
What do y'all think about a once a month clearance sale? Like we just bring a bunch of stuff from our shelves and we put the camera on it and you guys tell us, oh, here he is.
What's this
Yay.
pink stuff? It's so girly.
You're in the sister sale. Shh.
That's right. You got let in, so count your lucky stars.
You want to be in on that clearance sale, Karen? Yay! You can do it. But anyway, we have
That way I might not have to wait all the way until Tooch to sell with Karen.
right a bunch of our stuff, and we put our camera on it, and you all tell us what you want to bid on, and you start the bidding. We're not going to give you no starting prices because it's a clearance sale.
Yep.
What do y'all think about that? Just curious.
Yes, Karen.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We'll just have to promise each other, Karen, we won't bring colors that we're both going to like, don't buy it. Let me bid on it in the back
We
room.
don't have anything for clearance that's in orange. Nothing.
Yeah. No clearance orange, no clearance Blinko, no clearance Viking.
John, did you get Gina's email?
I'm going to go peek really quick. I didn't get it. But I'm invoicing Monday and Tuesday. Everybody gets an invoice if that's the question, but let me check.
Very true,
That's
Karen.
I know, Karen. It doesn't make it to clearance.
I didn't
And
get it.
quarter increments? No. Dollar.
Oh, about the Jim Beam.
I have two
Oh.
I'm going to show tonight, Gina.
No.
Oh, yeah, I got that. That was the
Not
other day.
orders. We don't do change.
Yeah.
We do
We're
not
not
like
the
change.
25 store.
We are afraid of change. I missed the last 30 minutes. I was stuck in traffic.
You know, it about kills me when I'm doing invoicing and then the shipping is like some weird funky number. And so it's like $16.30 is the invoice. And I'm going, I want to round it up. Or round it down, however it is. But
I know when you go to thrift stores, they say, do you want to round it up? And I go, no, I want to round it back down.
Right. Who wants to round up?
That's right.
Clearance. That's
All
right.
right.
That's right. Johnny likes that clearance.
He likes clearance.
I don't ever find anything on clearance.
And Heather and Shane like to wash all of their stuff. They
Yeah.
wash.
Does
Well, you know
anybody
what,
other than Johnny find anything on clearance at the Wally World?
I do.
I do,
No,
but it's
no.
not that I want to buy.
It's
I don't ever
chocolate.
find
after
anything.
chocolate
Yeah,
after the
chocolate.
holidays. But you got to go right away and claim that.
Yeah.
Ours always
Oh,
has
God.
like nail polish and
When I
stuff.
worked there, we would have people coming in at 11 o'clock at night pissed off because the chocolate wasn't on clearance yet.
Oh.
And we're like, we can't until after midnight. It's officially the next day. We can't put it on clearance.
That'd be John.
But I can't buy no chocolate after Easter. The doctor said
No more.
Nope. Gotta go
I
sugar
wish I
free.
didn't, Myra. I wish I didn't.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I only go to Walmart for certain things. Otherwise, we go to other stores.
Our
I
other
go to
stores are
Walmart.
just too expensive.
Yeah.
I go to Walmart to see the freaky people. So,
Oh, let me tell you, the people we saw. Oh my Lord, I got a story for you.
Walmart in Arkansas, I can only imagine.
Oh no, this is Walmart in New Mexico when I was working customer service, the
I think
management. I was the
they
manager that ran the floor and stuff. We had a lady come in and she comes up into the line and whatnot, and all of a sudden you look and her shirt and there's a boob hanging out underneath her shirt.
there's a family show. Family show.
And yes, and we're all trying to figure out the polite way to tell her to tuck her intimates back up in there. And nobody, I mean, everybody was turning colors.
Your boobs hanging out.
And nobody would tell her, not even the customers told her.
It's just rude that way.
Yeah, and everybody watched her walk out with that boob hanging out from under her shirt. It was just
That is
nobody
so
knew how
rude.
There used
nobody
to be
knew
a
how to tell her politely.
Your boobs hanging out.
there used
Yeah.
to be a website. I think
Man,
you could like send
man,
pictures in of
your
like
boobs hanging out.
weird things at Walmart, or beer, or bingo, like Walmart bingo. And I've done it with friends, and it's like someone buying beer and diapers only.
I had
Mhm.
a lady come up to me at the flea market and put her arm around me and hug me real tight and say, "Honey, your zipper's undone."
Oh,
I
Yeah.
well, that was nice.
appreciated that.
That's nice. Because
Just
I wouldn't
tell
even.
them.
I've had it where I've gone home and I realized my zipper's been down, and you're thinking like, how long has my zipper been down? And nobody said anything
Right.
to me while I was at work. But thank God I had a tie,
That's
so
right.
it was okay.
Right,
But
Tina.
it's still,
Just tell them.
Yeah.
it's
There
like
was
what
no
is
way I could have told her because I was back behind there trying to help, and I've got my key in the machine and I'm
Okay.
hi
the
MJ.
people.
But I was like,
The people of Walmart. Yeah, there's a video.
oh, you will see them
Always.
dressed all kinds of ways. You will see all kinds of funky things. You'll have the guys that go in there and think they can bully you and talk down to you and call you the bad words. The guys that come just fresh out of Sunday church and walk in there and cuss you out for something that you had nothing to do with, don't know nothing about, and calling you every name in the book. And I'm like, did you say all your hell?
Yeah,
Jesus,
that would have been a good thing. You could have
You've
went
been
to
purged of your sins, so you decided to come and do some new sin. You get all kinds. It's like,
Myra.
You don't hug a Walmart today. You might end up touching
right, and you don't know where it's been. It's been hanging out for a while. You don't know what it's been through. It's like,
I worked in the produce department, and the company went out of business, and I was a produce manager. And when we were going out of business, produce department went out, so we got moved to cashier. And the first day, I tell the lady her total, and she goes for the grab. It's just like, no, please
That's my
don't.
daughter. Like nobody
Don't
wants
put
to
your
look
money
for
there. That's what they make purses for.
or sock money.
Yeah, it's just like,
Sock
no.
money is just as bad. And then it's all wet and you're trying to pull it out so that you can put it in your register and you're like,
Right.
you feel like Lucy on the Peanuts. Dog germs, give me the Clorox, give me the bleach.
Why didn't you just
You know,
stick it
but
between your legs? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's gross.
But it's just some people are they're comfortable just to go out just like they are. I mean, my mom used to tell us,
Well, now don't get me wrong. I don't care
she
how I look.
used to tell us, I don't care what you wear, as long as you make sure you got clean underwear just in case.
Yep.
There
See
you
the
go.
clean underwear thing.
That's all she cared
That
about
was
was like,
It was always
I
said,
don't
make
care
sure
what
you
you wear.
clean underwear because you never know when the ambulance is coming for you and they're going to see you in your underwear.
Yep.
That's right.
So,
If they have to cut your underwear off of you, you don't want them to see streaks.
well, and there was
No
a few
chocolate
times,
Hershey
yeah,
trails.
there was a few times when we had to take my mom to the hospital, and and I would tease her, before the ambulance comes on, and go, make sure you got clean underwear on, and she just look at me and I go, the things you told me, I finally get to tell you back.
My
Bless
mom.
her heart.
My mom was playing off like she was having a heart attack because somebody came and yelled at her and so she called the cops.
Right.
And in front of the cops, she decides to pretend like she's fainting and whatnot. So he calls her an ambulance. She refuses to go in the ambulance. They tell her, well, if you're having possibly a heart attack, we need to take you in. She's like, no, my daughter will take me. She then proceeds to go into the house and curl her hair and put makeup on so that I could take her too. So then we get to the emergency room and she gets seen and they test her out. And of course, it's really busy. So she's actually in a hallway on a bed and she gets pissed off and she says, we're leaving. And I'm like, I thought you were having a heart attack. Nope. Take me home.
You know what? People, when you get older, you just get it. If it's not quick, my mom used to say, she said after she got into her 60s and they would go to the doctors, don't call us into the doctor's room until the doctor is coming in the room. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to be in your waiting room to go to another waiting room and wait another half hour. Just let me know when the doctor's ready. And that was the way it was. And my mom we would go and she goes, go grab me those magazines. We're going to be here for a while because this doctor's slow. And, and she'd go in there and boom. But, that's what you got to love about them. They had their wisdom and their ways and, and that's the fascinating things that we see and stuff like that. So.
That's right, Geneva.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, like Jennifer and MJ said, if they're cutting your clothes off of you, you're not going to care if they're dirty or not.
Yeah, who cares? Because they go throw them in the trash.
Yep. No, they put them in a baggie so you can take them home at the end and say, here's your clothes, by the way.
Oh, yeah, right.
Here you go. Yeah, but
well, I guess after 47 minutes, should we get started?
Oh, did you guys wait for me?
No, we're just talking.
Yeah, you waited for me because Mama Patty's in here and she's keeping an eye on you too. She's gonna send some soap for you both.
Yeah, that's right. Least of your worries at that point.
Yep.
But we made it to Friday.
We made it to Friday. We've already been through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Hi, Christy.
I haven't been on your Friday show in a long time, so it's good to be back.
Hi, Christy. Welcome in.
It's Friday.
When how their week went. We asked them about their plans for the weekend. We asked them about the weather. We talked about planting.
You ladies are off tomorrow, sourcing and relaxing.
Just relaxing here because Todd's got to
go.
Oh, inventory. And
or I'll put my stuff away and then I'll pull whatever we're going to sell on Sunday.
And we let everybody know we have a boss sale tomorrow. On Sunday. On Sunday.
I'm back in the sisterhood.
Yeah.
They miss me. It's been 2 months since I've been on their show. It'll probably be 2 years before I come back.
Technically, it was 3 months.
Has it been 3 months? Wow. Time goes by quick.
It does.
It goes by really quick. And all that. So what is everybody looking for? Anything special besides orange?
Orange.
Refrigerator dishes, swung vases.
Swung vases. Did Leslie come in? I haven't seen Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
No, I haven't seen Leslie.
Is Tammy in?
Tammy's here.
Happiness. Oh, we have happiness. That's free of charge.
That is free. Don't we make you happy?
We give happiness.
Love.
We try to love. True love.
Someone
I have
else
one blue
blue
item tonight.
Oh, I know Geneva likes blue.
Yep.
We're out of world peace.
I have one blue sitting over here. Well, kind of technically two.
World peace.
World peas.
We're trying. We'll get there eventually.
Someday.
Let's hope.
Yep.
It's all we can do is hope that someday we will
Or
get there.
blue.
Christy likes
Orange,
blue
blue.
too.
Oh, actually, I do have some blue.
Here.
Pretty blue coming up.
Yeah, Tammy's
Tammy.
here.
She's checked
Gina's
in.
here. Ginger's here. Everybody's here.
You here?
Roll call. No, just kidding. Well, I ship from Oklahoma. Uni ships from Arkansas. John ships from California. We're all invoiced on Monday into Tuesday. Your order will be shipped as soon as it's paid for. If you need more time to pay, Please let us know before we invoice. So let us know before Monday. Could you take quarter B? Sure.
On World Peace or World Peas?
Either one.
Lucite candles. I'll have to
I
look
don't
for
have
those.
none of those. I
Yeah,
don't
I have not
have
found any in a long time.
Yeah, I know Mark is looking for those from two old vintage guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, the old curiosity shop, he finds them all the time.
Yeah, they're hard to find out here.
They're hard to find in the Midwest. They really are.
I'm actually surprised at how much of the actually branded glass like Blenko and Viking and stuff that we've been finding out here, because usually it's all East. I know Geneva likes blue. I'm pretty sure she's bought something blue for me. It's been a while, but yeah.
For me, yeah.
I don't have nothing blue today.
I have
one day. So, well, let's get this party started.
Yes.
We don't have any music to play, but
nope.
No.
Blue is my favorite color too, specifically midnight blue. So that's why cobalt blue calls to me.
My husband's favorite color is blue.
Yep.
I like green.
I like pink. Mom likes purple.
Blue and then purple.
Tammy, I do too. I love watching him.
Scott's fun to watch.
So knowledgeable.
Yeah. The Hadley guys.
So knowledgeable.
Uni Magic. Watch her. And if you guys haven't subscribed to these ladies, please do. One of them is getting close to 300.
And I'm getting close to 250.
250 down below.
Yes, definitely. Let me see. I can get it. I can get your.
I do like all the shades of blue, but my favorite is midnight blue or the cobalts. I've always liked the darkers.
Well, you know, it was fun to watch, you know, and be on Two Ship Glass and see that turquoise. You know, that was just beautiful. I've never seen it, and it's just learning glass and watching and stuff like that. But it was just like, okay, this was fun.
Right.
Myra, are you going to bed already?
She's like, y'all are boring me. Y'all are boring me.
Sorry, Myra. We're starting. We're going. There's Uni's channel. There's John's channel. You guys can check to make sure that YouTube has not unsubscribed you, because they're good at that.
It keeps going
Last
up.
night I lost one. This afternoon I got it back. So
you picked it up.
I picked it back up. Yes, he is a hoot, Tammy. I love him.
I like watching other people just for the knowledge and stuff too. If I could pick up something to stick in my brain.
I want his house and his location.
Yeah.
I like the house, and I like the jadeite. At Christmas time, it just looked vintage and antique-ish. I was happy with it.
And I love his.
Even though I did learn a new word from Myra yesterday, was Moronish for Murano.
Yeah, Murano-esque.
Yeah.
Murano-esque.
I agree, Geneva. It is hard to find the Fostoria heirloom blue opalescent. I find a lot of the Jefferson and the Northwood, and in the green.
There you go. That's okay, Jennifer. I got it.
Got to feed the parakeets.
All right. Well, let's get this party started.
Sounds good.
Where are you?
I go first. I don't care.
Okie dokie. Here comes sister.
I ain't harmed about none of it.
Not at all.
I'm going to start the show off with a bang. I have a choice of 3. So let's see. It will be a starting bid of $20 or choice. And these are Glass Eye Studio.
Yes, Tammy.
These are
and down in the basement.
If you guys look these up, and this is why I put they are Glass Eye Studio. If you go if you go to their page and look these up, they retail for $65. Let me see. Where's my other little sticker? This red one is called Red Rainbow. It is in their catalog. and it is gorgeous. The iridescence on it is gorgeous. The spatter on it is gorgeous.
Oh wow, that's nice.
That
It
is
is beautiful.
beautiful.
Let me get my measuring tape. They're not huge bowls. They're a smaller size, about 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches. So that's that one. That one is the red rainbow iridescent. Now this one was not in their catalog, but this is more of like a crackle, amber or gold iridescent. Same thing. They're all in gorgeous condition. They do have the, you can see that they were hand blown, and this one actually has extra iridescence on the bottom. But it's the same size. It's like the 6-inch size. And then the third one. The third one's my favorite, and it's what caught my eye when I was going to buy them, because I actually thought it was maybe something different. This is an iridescent white one. Ooh. With all that spatter. You can see all that pre-glow in there. And this one in their catalog is called Snowflake Twist. So again, they're all beautiful. They are all hand blown. Good studio. This one, let's see. This one looks like it has like a little bit of, I don't know if it's gold or silver. I can't tell in my light.
Those are so pretty.
I think it is gold around the edge.
Karen, I'm so glad your chicken was okay.
I see Gina in at 20.
Oh, I'm glad you saw that. I didn't see it.
Yeah, and then I think this one also has gold edging. It looks like it.
I don't know why. When you look at the outside of that, it reminds me of an Easter egg. I don't know why.
And this one, it looks like it might have a little.
I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, this is my definite favorite. Then this one was my next favorite, just because of the red and all the iridescence on it. And then finally this one. They're all gorgeous. All gorgeous. And like I said, when I looked them up, I mean, I knew they were going to be from a decent studio, and then I found that they were Glass Eye Studio. And I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And then I found their catalog, and I'm like, they're retailing at $65 a piece.
Wow.
So these two for sure in the catalog. There was a similar one to this one in the catalog, but not this exact one with this color. Because there you go. You can see that iridescence in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought they were stellar. And I, like I said, I couldn't believe that they even retailed for that much. But they are well made. They're gorgeous. And I've had other Glass Eye Studio. I've actually found Glass Eye Studio paperweights and stuff like that. They do really great work. They're out of Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, that's what Karen just put in the chat.
See?
Seattle. Yeah.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
But if there's no other interest, we can count that down to Gina and see which one Gina would like. Let me see if I can manage holding all three of them up. There we go.
Going twice. Fair warning. And which one or ones would you like, Gina? It was Gina, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Gina.
Once I said Gina, then I thought, well, was it Ginger? It was
I was
Gina.
guessing myself yesterday when I was saying stuff. She wants the red and the white. Okay, good. So you go to the side. So I've got you two little guys. So I'll put your name on both of those.
Awesome.
Yeah, you see me get excited about glass, and this is the type of glass I love.
Anybody that would like to be in on the gold? $20.
They're well worth it, guys. They're well done.
Cool.
There are no issues with these at all. No chips, cracks, flea bites, nothing. I am surprised they were in such stellar condition, because I expect a lot of times when I order stuff and get it shipped to me that I'm probably going to find something with an issue, but I don't.
All right, I guess we'll
Find
have to go both.
Okay. Let me write myself a note right quick, Glass Eye Studio, because I've got my other two notes over there. And then I'm going to put this one at 20. That way I know what I had it for. That way, if anybody sees it on the replay and you want it, I'll be glad to. Now, Geneva, I do have a bit of blue here. This is a very interesting bowl. There's two things about it. Number one, it is Viking. Number two, it is also Silver City.
Mm-hmm.
It is very interesting. I'm actually going to do this for a buy it now of 25. It's from the 1950s. This is a Viking Blunique bowl
Oh,
that then Silver City took and did their Flanders poppy on. And this is a sterling silver overlay, and you can see the sterling silver around the edge.
that's
And
beautiful.
it's just gorgeous. Well, that's sold to Christy.
Sold to Christy.
It is, and I just got this today. I hopped on this when I found it because usually you see all of the clear glass with the overlay. And every now and then, so John, you may want to check your red one.
My red one, what?
The red one.
Oh.
You have that 40th anniversary red
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That
Check it
may
where?
well be. Check it. That may well be Viking. That
Okay.
Silver City did an overlay on.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can tell what I was doing today researching, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Where are you? Where's my paper on
It
this?
does look like John's red one.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought when I got this. I said, I'll bet you John's is something special. Okay.
I am
40th
special. I
anniversary.
am special.
You are special. Let's see. Now, I know I put in my post, I have 3 refrigerator dishes that will be coming up tonight. I think they are all Federal glass. I don't have my note right here in front of me about the other one. This one's going to be a starting bid of 20. I sold a similar one not too long ago, and it had chips and whatnot because it was, it had gotten cracked. This has no chips on the lid. This is the exact same pattern as the other one I had sold.
Yes,
It has-
Christy, I think you do have a couple of things with her already.
Yeah, you do. But this one has no issues at all. No chips or cracks or flea bites. And then here's the bottom of it. I was lucky enough, or actually Todd was the one, my husband, he found these. He was on it that day. He was finding all of the refrigerator dishes. Every time I turned around, he found another one. I'm like, gee whiz. And then I'm like, you know what? Actually, there is a tiny little flea bite right there that I just noticed. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Oh, you're such a liar.
I know, right? But here I was feeling it. I never felt it until I set it down and saw it. This refrigerator dish.
Liar, liar, pants of fire.
I know my butt should be burning, right? 8.5 inches long and just like 4 1/8 inches wide. I don't remember the time frame this is from, but again, it is a gorgeous one. It's all intact, that other than that little minor flea bite. Great refrigerator dish.
Awesome, awesome.
But if there's no interest, we can pass. And that was my 3, guys.
All right. Sister, check the private chat, please. All right. My first item is
Which,
going
sister?
Huh?
Which?
That one.
What I just showed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tay.
I'll go with my little one that I just got.
I didn't know how long it had been since you had typed it. So
Just now. I have the Beggar Boy painting on a tile. It is a trivet. It is a cork-backed trivet. And it is quality giftware, Decorum Limited, Little Hampton, Sussex, England. So this is from England. Oh, let me not turn it upside down. But it's going to be a starting bid of $6. And I just thought those children were just adorable. They are just precious.
That's
cute.
and that little dog looking up.
Mm-hmm. Because he's eating, and that dog wants some of what that little boy's got.
Yep.
But the painting is called The Beggar Boy, and it's a very old painting. but very popular over in England. So, but this little trivet is, what is it? 5, 6. It's a 6-inch diameter. Cork backed, $6. And if there's no interest, we can pass on that. I just thought it was just beautiful. I just think those children are beautiful. So, my next item, I can be nice sometimes, is going to be, I'm putting 2 lines together. So this is going to be choice. Starting bid of $4.
All right.
And I have little salt cellars, and they are by Heinrich Hoffman. Say that 5 times fast. And I have one that is a horse. They are etched. They are reverse etched. So you have a horse, and then I have 2 that are a boat, a ship, not a boat, a ship. So these are $4 for choice. And you can have a horse, or you can have 1 or 2 ships. So they are.
Yeah, the ships remind me of the old English sailing frigates.
They are 2.5-inch square. So just a nice size. You can use them as little trinket dishes on your nightstand next to the sink.
You could put them on a light base and light them up.
Yeah, we're here. I can do that. Let's see. There you go. You can light it up. It won't stand up, but you can put it on.
Whatever. Or you can get the ones that are slotted.
You can't see it now.
Yeah, you can't see it now, but you can get the ones that are slotted that'll stand it up. Or even on a little tiny stand and put it on there. If you have a little bitty one.
One moment, please. Oh, no, that one's too big.
Yep, you have to get a little bitty one.
I do have a little bitty one.
Little itty bitty.
I had a little itty bitty one. What did I do with it? I had one that was like that big. I don't know.
Does it glow?
No, I don't know. No. No.
Okay.
Purple.
Was asking for a friend.
Hi, little Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
I didn't. Hi, Debbie. Jennifer sent her.
Oh, she cracked her whip.
Cracking it. So, but $4 if there's any interest. If not, we'll pass on those. Thought maybe a guy would like them. I don't know. My next item is going to be a starting bid of $6, and it is similar but bigger and better. It's a doggy. It's a doggy with a ball. I think it's a Irish setter, but I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So it is a taglio. I'm assuming that's made across the pond somewhere.
Yep.
It is a salt cellar, but again, you can use it for a little trinket dish. There's what it looks like lit up.
I think they look cool lit up.
Yeah, they do. So
it's like it has several uses: salt cellar, trinket dish, light if you wanted it to be.
Yeah. Can do all kinds of things. So, but I thought it was really pretty. And I only have one. And it's $6. This one is 3 1/4 by 2.5. 3.25 by 2.5. So I just thought it was not neat looking. So if you know anybody that has one of these dogs, a Cairn Terrier or an Irish Setter, a Scotty dog, a Schnauzer, anything that has that little face.
Yep.
But if there's no interest, we'll pass on that. And that was my 3.
Awesome.
Head on over to brother.
Okie dokie. I have this hand painted lady figurine. She's in blue, like a teal blue or turquoise blue, giving that 1940s vibe. There is phrasing to it. Just to let you know, it is marked RSP by NH. So you can see that it was hand painted by somebody, but it's beautiful work. Just love it. You got a little bow in the back. You have the turquoise. A little sun
Whoever
bonnet with
painted it did a darn good job.
Yeah, they did.
very nice. Let me give you a measurement. Do a little squirrel measurement.
Even the flesh tone, they got that really well.
It measures 7 inches tall, and it is about 4 inches wide. But it's just beautiful. The facial detail. But it is a great piece. Be nice on a shelf or in a dresser. It has that nice turquoise color. And then, seeing no interest on that, I will copy and paste my next item. Hey, George.
Hi, George.
And my next piece is going to be a piece of Haviland china. This is Theodore Haviland, and this was made in America, in New York. We have it with the roses in gold tone. It's marked on the bottom, Theodore Haviland, New York, Gainsborough, made in America. Just beautiful. And there's 6 of these available. Just really nice. You got your beautiful rose here with the gold trim.
Wow, that's in excellent condition too.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful. Made in America. You got a beautiful rose trim. So if you collect cups and saucers, or you want to have a little spring tea party, this is a perfect piece to have. I know some people are starting to buy cups and saucers and they're gluing it, and then they're hanging it up with the handle, and they're putting them in their trees and making them like a bird feeder. So really dainty.
It is so pretty.
You know, it's a thin china. It's not one of those heavy chinas, but it is marked, and it's already been inventoried. So doing my homework and all that.
Sure.
So let me give you a quick measurement. The saucer measures 5 3/4 diameter, and then your cup diameter is 4 inches in diameter. And the camera just flew like that.
Ah,
I apologize about that. Little
no
Friday.
worries.
But see no interest on that. We'll go ahead and pass. And then I'm going to bring out next a etch grape pattern on clear glass, cream and sugar, starting bid of $9. Let me give you, we'll do a red background so you can see the etching on there. But the etching is on both sides. You have it on the front with your grapes. Then you have it on the back. I'm assuming that is grapes.
Yeah.
Really.
What it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this is by
Grapes or
Hazel,
raspberry.
but it is marked on the bottom. Well, raspberries grow like blackberries, single. So
Yeah, that would look more like a blackberry if it wasn't the grapes. But I believe
okay.
it's grapes. Yeah, it looks like grapes.
But it's just beautifully etched on both sides. There's no chips. There's no cracks. Get both pieces for a starting bid of $9.
Did you check them for glow?
We can do that right now. So give me a quick second and we'll turn that down. And you get no.
I see it.
No, it's coming out purple on my side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably reflecting the bottom. Is your bottom blue?
I have gray on the bottom. So
Well, I can see green. It's reflecting back green at me. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is reflecting off the gray.
Yeah, it is reflecting off the gray. There was no glowy to it, but it is beautiful, nice and clear. And like I always say about clear glass, it's nice to have clear glass because it goes with everything. And if you want, you can actually do that as a riser and have it upside down blackberry if you want. With seeing no interest, I will go ahead and pass. Don't forget, give the thumbs up to the sisters for this great show they have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey. Well, gee whiz, guess what? I'm going to show some more. And I actually have the date written on this one. And I'm going to put, this is the small one of what I just showed. And it's going to be a starting bid of 15. I'll show you again. It has basically the same type of pattern, the tomato and the, it looks like carrots and celery.
Mm-hmm.
No chips or cracks on this, on the lid. And I'm making sure I totally feel this one. So nothing wrong with the lid here. Double check on the bowl. There you go. Does have some tape schmoozies here on the bottom, but it's all intact. The date on these, on this one and that other one, is 1933 to 1940. I didn't write it on my other tag. It is 4 1/4 inches square. And believe me, I've handled these with kid gloves so that I don't mess no more of them up. We don't want them chipping like last time. Again, it is the clear glass. It does have the rib there. You can see the rib on the bottom as well. That's for, you know, when you set it down on your wire or whatever. In perfect condition, this one. 4 by 4.5 square is what I saw. And they do recommend for these, it's hand wash only. But if there's no inches, we'll pass on that one. I'm trying to get the heavier stuff out of the way too. Like, that way I ain't got to keep holding it. Are you going to yell at me again, sister?
I just figure you'd check it when you got done.
Okay. This one is, it's a theme. It's also Federal glass. But this one is actually a fruit pattern. And this one is a starting bid of 25 based off my comps and whatnot. And this one, I got smart. I left some tape on there so that when I flip it open, it ain't I'm like, nope, because there is nothing wrong with this. It is in pristine condition. Trying to hold it so that you can see. This is even larger than the first one that I showed. And it does have, it looks like grapes, plums. Not real sure what that is in the middle. Maybe more grapes. There's just some
it's supposed to be a bunch of bananas, a stem of bananas.
It could be. Let's see. That helps a little bit.
Maybe not. I don't know. Don't listen to
Yeah,
me.
it's hard. Oh, and I put pattern instead of pattern, but it is the fruit pattern. This one's bigger than the other one. It has more heft and weight to it as well. It's 9 inches long, and it is 5 1/8 inches wide, and it is 3 1/8 inch tall. This one has even more weight than the other ones do, so I'm not going to hold it that long. But of course, it's beautifully ribbed as well. No issues at all. This one, they were saying possibly more 1950s, so it's not as early as the others, and none of them glow. How long? Let me remeasure. It is just a slight bit over 9 inches long, and then it is like 5 1/8, 5 1/4, just under 5 1/4 wide, and then it is about 3 1/4 inches tall. And there is, again, there's some little tape shmoozhies. I see you, Gina, at 25. This, I'm lying, because I do have a note on here, because I didn't take the lid totally off, and now I'm going to do so. Where is it? Because my note says there, yes, there is just a small, here on the inside, small chip there, and then a small flea bite there. Because this was on the back where the tape was, so I didn't have it lifted all the way up. I should have double checked before I spoke. If that makes any difference, I don't blame you for not being in on it, Gina. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and count that down to Gina. I'm trying to put this down carefully. It's like, please don't clink. Yeah, I literally left the tape on him so that I was like, girlfriend, you ain't dropping no lids.
Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Refrigerator dish to Gina for $25.
Yeah. So like I said, hubby was scoring that day. It was like, look, honey, here's another one. Look, honey, here's another one. I'm like, all righty. Well, I do have something super pretty coming. This is gorgeous. It's sister's favorite color. I did show this last night. And sister oohed and awed over it.
I know, and I will again.
Yep. I did pay up for this. The price I have is not, I'm not making bucks off of you. This is a Silvestri pink perfume bottle. Here is your dauber. There are no issues on that thing. Not once, but on 2 different channels. Yeah, I did. I show it with John too? But you can see the iridescence even in the stopper. And what I did find out, interesting thing. Okay, here's the stopper, right? But apparently the reason they did this is so that you could then turn it around and dip it into your perfume and dab it. There you see the pink, the gorgeous, gorgeous plumes of white that they have on it. It does have its Silvestri sticker. It says, let's see, it's so tiny, it's hard to read. It says handcrafted for Silvestri, made in Taiwan, Republic of whatever. So this is older. This is probably 70s. But it's just gorgeous. It has all that iridescence in it. I was actually excited when I first saw it because I thought it was a complete different maker. But Silvestri makes gorgeous, gorgeous stuff.
Before Thursday, Lena, we are invoicing on Monday and Tuesday.
Yep. And hi, Lena. Welcome in.
And if you need a payday for on Monday, we can do that. Or for Friday, just let us know.
Yeah.
With the stopper, it is 6 inches long, or tall, sorry. And then at its widest, it is about 4 1/4 inches wide. The bottle itself is about 2 3/4 inches tall. So the stopper's got some height to it. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Angie, and hi, Lena.
There are no chips or cracks or flea bites to this at all. It's intact. It's gorgeous. The top is not chipped in any way, shape, or form.
It's beautiful, guys.
It does look like it here, but it's not. It's just that's a lack of the grinding that they did on this, because this stopper is ground, and then it is slightly ground here on the inside. Don't know if you could see that, but if there's no interest, we can pass on that one. But just know it's available. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't pass.
Pasos.
And Lena, if you need us to bill you on a different day, just go ahead and send us an email. Let us know that, so we will remember when we do our invoicing. And
I believe that was my 3.
It was. Let's see what I got coming up here. I didn't get my stuff in order. I have a starting bid of $4, and this is just cute as can be. Some of you will remember these. This is a Jack and Jill cup. This is Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. And there is Jack and Jill going up the hill. And that's where they drop the pail and fail. Let me see. I need a better way to show this. Oh, that's not white. There, this is white. There we go. That's better. So you have Jack and Jill.
Well, you know they didn't come tumbling down the hill with the glass because it's intact.
I see Gina in a 4. Yeah, nope. The pail fail, but not Jack and Jill's. Not this glass.
Can you drop that thing? Can you drop that post by Uni and put your $4? You have Uni's posted for her perfume bottle.
Oh yeah.
Clear the
Sorry,
banner.
I'm not an administrator in this house.
Sorry, brother. I'll be right back, guys. I need to get something to drink.
Why are you not?
Because I'm just visitor in this one. I came in the wrong StreamYard. And the next one, I'll come back and fix it.
It shouldn't matter. You don't have no privileges? Well, that sucks.
No.
All right, let's count this down for Gina. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Gina for $4. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I will put that in your box.
Congratulations, Gina.
For everybody. Congratulations. I really do appreciate it. My next item is going to be a starting bid of $6. And it is, I don't know if Karen will like it. It is orange.
Okay, me back.
All right. It is a hand-painted porcelain creamer. It is RS Celebrate Germany is what the mark says. And that was stamped between 1900 and 1919 is when they used this stamp.
Nice.
For 19 years. So, but it is gorgeous. It is very thin porcelain, has beautiful flowers.
I love the color at the top.
Yeah, gorgeous orange all the way around the top. There are no chips, no cracks. This is over 100 years old. This little bitty creamer right here. And it has survived.
Yep.
I like how the handle isn't attached on the side, but it circles around and attaches kind of in the front. I just thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's totally different. Interesting.
But it's a beautiful little creamer.
Could you imagine who all may have used that, if they did use it, but who all may have touched it, who may all have had it in their house? Just the history behind it.
Right.
Karen says pretty, but not really her style.
Right. It's just orange. Just want to know that there was orange. But it is beautiful. And if there's no interest, we can pass on that one. And my third item is my only blue item. And it is a vase. It is a Japanese peacock vase. It's in pristine condition. It looks like brand new. Here's your mark on the bottom.
I think I recently sold something that matches that. It had the underplate. Do you remember? It had the underplate and the little vase, and I can't remember who bought it.
I don't remember. It was manufactured in Japan. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like, because is that black or blue?
This is navy blue.
Okay, it will match that plate and that vase that I sold. It was probably about a month ago.
It has gold around the top. I mean, it looks like brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely like brand new.
The gold on it is stunning.
Yeah. There is not a speck that's worn off. Oh, look, he looks almost like a unicorn peacock.
Ah, there you go. He's got a horn.
He's got a horn. It's a unicorn peacock. Oh, that one too.
That one too, yup.
How about that? We got some unicorn peacocks. Some roses. Some other little white flowers. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, I guess I could tell you how tall it is.
I was just going to ask that.
Swirling it around. It's 6.5, 6.25 inches tall. And it is 3.25 inches in diameter. So it's a nice size vase.
It is. It's not going to take up a lot of room, and you can do a lot with it.
Yep.
Like I said, that would go well with that plate.
It's
and
that gorgeous, gorgeous deep blue color.
Mhm.
Blue.
Mhm.
So, but absolutely
Rachel is
gorgeous.
at 8.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. Welcome in.
Hi, Rachel.
So we can count it down for Rachel. I don't see anybody else in.
All right. Going once.
Gorgeous.
Going twice. Fair warning. And let's see. I'm going to put your number.
Okay.
311 sold to Rachel at
$8. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rachel. Thank everybody for looking. And we will head on over to Brother.
Yay.
Well, I want to set the mood.
Yum, Rachel.
She's already told you what she's had.
Yep.
Well, I always like to ask Rachel what's for dinner.
So
Wanted to set the mood with some nice little votives and all that. These are actually a purple. It's going to be a choice. It's going to get blind for a second, but don't worry. Going to get that beautiful purple out.
That's pretty.
Sure these, but it is 2 available for $5 each. You got a smooth bottom, nice little detail. So if purple is one of your colors, or you got your bathroom decorated in purple,
Mm-hmm.
nice little candlelight. These are really nice.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I always like that the light purple like that. It makes them look delicate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're just nice. It was just I saw them and I was just like, these look really nice, and I like that they're detailed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just you can feel it and you can actually see the detail of them. Let me give you a quick measurement with these using my little squirrel.
Hi, Holly. Welcome in.
These are 4 inches tall,
Rachel is in for 5.
and these
Hi,
are
Holly.
3 inches in diameter. So there's 2 available. We have starting bid. Or did I put okay.
You did a starting bid of 5.
5, 2 available.
Yeah.
We have any other interest?
If not, we can go ahead and close it down to Rachel.
Okay. Going once to Rachel for 5. Going twice to Rachel for 5. Fair warning. It is sold to Rachel for $5. And which one or ones would you like?
We like to have the Purdy's, Lena.
We certainly do. Okay, Karen, be safe.
All right.
No chicken attacks.
Both
please.
of them? Okay.
Both.
And Angie, did you check your mail? I sent you something.
2 times $5.
George would like to.
I can
you
do
saw
that
it.
on my following round. I can do that, George. But we're gonna go ahead and do some earrings really quick, and then on my next round, George, I'll make sure that I bring out some bracelets. These are a choice of $3, claimed by letter. These are shepherd hooks. You have some butterfly tails or wings. Apologize, butterfly wings. You have roses.
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah.
You have little hummingbirds.
Nice.
Those are pretty.
Keys. If you're into music, you got some guitars. And you have some more keys. And this is claimed by letter. I did get a jewelry lot from somebody, so I'm going to be starting to bring out some more jewelry.
Yay, Angie's going to be excited because James is going to check it when he gets home from work.
Yay.
Okay. Well, it's something that you guys will like.
Oh, he said you guys.
Well, I saw something Mr. James and Lincoln were doing the other day, so I said I need to send something out to them.
How about that?
That's
So yeah, it's driving me crazy. I'm missing so much stuff.
That's the only clue. Oh, you gotta follow Miss Angie.
Oh, I do. I miss so much stuff that I don't realize there's stuff for me. I need to go back and rewatch a lot of different stuff.
We don't know if they're gonna stop for some po' boys or if they're just driving to Louisiana to see the grandkid. So I like to ride along because Mr. James drives more carefully, but he does go a little fast sometimes. But this is claimed by letter, and if I don't see an interest on that is fine. And I'll go ahead and put my next item. Trying to be more professional now, so I gotta do my copy and paste.
And if you guys are watching on the replay, you can throw your choice into the chat at any time.
And somebody decided to go feed the chicken, so they might not see this one here. This is an orange tie. So if you're taking your man out for an evening, Karen.
Hi, Josie.
This is made by Men's Nordstrom.
Hi, Josie.
This is 100% silk. Then you have a blue and red, and this is by Brooks Brothers Makers. They are also a good tie company. You have the gray one, and this is by the Tie Rack in London. If you want your man to be dressed in purple, this is another Brooks Brothers. This one here is a Jose A. Banks tie signature collection. You have the red and the blue. And this is another Jose A. Banks. You have a little bit of pink and some orange with some.
Hi, Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. Welcome back.
This is booked by Brooks Brothers. Then you have another rep tie. Anything with stripes is called reps in tie business. And that's another Brooks Brothers. And then you have a nice gray and blue. And this is Jose A. Banks. These are previously owned, but they're in great condition. I sell a lot of ties on eBay and decided might as well bring it out on YouTube and let everyone share the adventures of eating a tie and buying a tie.
Yep.
See,
Oh,
no
Lena,
interest.
you'll love it. That's my favorite thing about
I
Saturn.
want to fill this last one so when Karen comes in from feeding the chickens, she might want to pick that up for somebody special. And I'm going
Oh,
to
I
turn
can't
it.
wait. I want to go out and visit sister so that I can go to estate sales with her.
Come on.
Oh, you're going garage selling, I heard. You're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I'm hoping it depends on what they end up having Todd work at the golf course.
We're going to make
Well, maybe
Karen
it's-
come with us.
Yep, we'll
Maybe
drag
it's-
Karen around.
Maybe sister will come and pick you up. You never know. But okay,
Yeah.
no interest. We'll go ahead and pass on this.
Okay. All right. And we'll head back on over to Sister.
Okie dokie.
Was that your 3?
That's my 3.
Okay. Making sure. Don't let anybody off.
Oh no,
No,
you don't
and
get things
we
mixed
won't
up.
forget you, sister.
Thanks. I appreciate not being forgotten.
I
Are
had you
taken
back.
are taken out of order.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's me. Okay. Let's see. Look at you trying to like totally distract me. I'm going to do this as a buy it now. So here we go. Now, it's going to take me a little bit to show this because there are 3 different pieces. Here is the first piece. This is your vanity powder jar. It is gorgeous. It is that opaline blue. There is the inside. It's awesome. It has all the gold detailing. The gold's in excellent condition. Beautiful, beautiful. Your little powder jar.
My husband doesn't like them either, Marcus.
The little powder jar is 4 inches wide. And to the top with the handle, it is 5 inches tall. And if I have to, I'll do a Dougie depth in a few minutes. But you can see the gold all the way around on this is just stellar. There's your bottom. They are hand blown. That's a poncho that's been ground out. These are older. I'm not sure how much older, but, and I tell you, I've seen 1 bottle of these listed for $60. Again, here is your gorgeous blue, your gorgeous gold painting, the gold on the bottom. There's your bottom. The only thing with this is these are not the original stoppers. These stoppers were replaced. The original stopper, most likely, and this is cased glass, and that's why they call it an opaline, because it is the opaline glass on side and then the blue on the outside. The original stopper should be that blue color. Okay. Yes, believe me, I researched them. But somebody did replace them with very nice stoppers. This does look like it's broken. It's not. It comes down to kind of like a little point. It is ground, and it does fit well in there. And that's the same thing. Here's the other bottle. So you've got 2 matching bottles. Yeah, it does look like a genie's bottle. And of course, your stopper is ground. Again, there's your casing, your opaline glass on the inside, or milk glass, you could say. And all of this gold is just in stellar condition.
It really is.
For a piece like this, for this gold to be so well. Both of the bottles, where's my measuring tape? Both of the bottles stand with the stopper 7.5 inches tall. And then at their widest, towards the base, they are about 3 3/4 inches wide. I don't know if I'll be able to hold them all up. I'm going to try. Again, I always say I'm not as talented as sister. Sister can hold stuff that I can't. You can see, so this would sit right in between the 2 bottles. They're just gorgeous. Now, this is just a slight bit bluer than these. They're just a little lighter, the 2 bottles are. but they do all go together. I have seen them all together as a set. I don't know if there are more pieces. There possibly could be. And there probably was a tray that went with them. But they are gorgeous.
Very pretty.
So it's a dressing table, bottles, and jar. This would have been the powder jar. And just so I can invoke the Dougie, they are 1 3/4 inches in depth, or the powder jar is. But if there is no interest, we can pass on those, and let me put these down very carefully. Be in a safe place. I love them. The color is just gorgeous.
She stole them from me.
I did.
I remember, and I know where they came from.
Yep. She was going to bid on them, and I got them.
There's no family when it comes to auctions.
There's
Yep.
not. Trust me, there's not.
Well, I just got to it before she did. And then when she saw I bid on it, she backed off. So there's the family in the auction. All right. My next item
True.
is going to be a rainbow pitcher. It's going to be a starting bid of 15.
Had I known she was going to sell them, I wouldn't have backed off.
Yeah. Well, we can always talk, sister. There is your rainbow sticker. Okay. So it is an original rainbow. There's your hand blown pontal on the bottom. When you look at this through the light, it looks orange, totally orange here. And then it comes up to the red. And then, of course, there's your yellow. And yes, this does glow. The handle glows. It has the cadmium glow. And then around the top, which is harder to see, it does have the cadmium glow. It glows beautifully. It doesn't glow on the bottom or anywhere else, just on the rim and then in your handle. It's all intact. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites in this. And it is a gorgeous piece of rainbow. Great example. Like I said, I love it when we find original tags on them. Takes out all the guesswork. It does look like there might be, see if I can get it to show. It's right in here. It looks like it might be cracked or whatnot. It is not. That is maker. There are like some bubbles in the glass. But it's just truly gorgeous. I love the fluted top and how it comes to the pitcher, to the pour. Of course, I don't think you'd want to put too much in this, but because if I was going to put flowers or something in this, I would actually use, like they give you in the store, the sleeves to put up over your flowers when you buy them. I would have some type of plastic inside because I hate water stains.
Yeah.
They are just a pain in the butt to get out. Look at
And
y'all.
a lot of times they will not come out.
Y'all throwing me all over the place.
No, I had to enter back the proper way, so I have my administrator, so I can keep you both in check.
There you go. This is 4.5 inches tall, and at its widest, it is 3 3/4 inches wide. It's just a super pretty piece, and like I said, when you look through it in the light, it's orange all through here, red up here, or almost a red orange up here, and then the glowy cadmium handle. But if there's no interest in that one, we can pass. Come here, you little pretty. I love me some rainbow glass, let me tell you.
She does.
Rainbow, Viking, Blanco. Yeehaw. All right, let's see, for my third item this round.
Don't let her fool you. She just likes glass.
Yeah, but I have a specific fondness for some others. This will glow very faintly green. This is actually an antique. It is EAPG, and it is a butter dish. I didn't think it was that old when I originally got it, and I am going to start the bid on this at $18. It is gorgeous, guys. This is made by Ripley and Company. The pattern is called Dakota. Don't ask me why. The names that they gave some of their patterns. It's also known, AKA, as baby thumbprint because of these little tiny thumbprint impressions in it. There are no chips or cracks. I do need to wipe it down. It needs a little extra cleaning and love. There's some schmoozies on it. And here's your bottom. Just gorgeous. And I'm gonna see if I can actually, because I know it's like right in here. There, you're seeing it reflect back right about, it was right there, that green. Just very faint. This was made in 1885, so it is a true antique. And it is in gorgeous condition. They took care of it. I can see a little bit of wear, but you've got to expect that was something that is well over 100 years old.
So pretty.
The top, the little thing up here does, and let me see if I can get it to do it too. There it goes. It has that green glow to it. I was just stunned because I actually didn't think it was going to be that old. I thought maybe 1940s, but let's see. The bottom dish for the butter is just under 2 inches tall. The total height of it, including the top of the dish and the handle, is about 7 inches tall. And then at its widest, it is 8.5 inches wide. But it is just a stellar piece. Like I said, for being over 100 years old, it's in great condition. And now I just noticed it. Let's do a price drop. Let's do it at a buy it now of 15. Because I just noticed I'm bragging about stellar condition again, and there is a small chip right here. You can see it right there. It was hiding from me because it's right on where the little thumbprint thing would be. So if you're interested in this beautiful antique with a little chip in it, it can be yours for $15 whole. See, there's the bottom. I like that cross hatching on the bottom. Something different. But if there's no interest and it's heavy, I'm going to put it down. And that was my 3.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
My first item. Y'all want some Easter?
Easter. Easter.
Let's do some Easter. Let's move things around. I have this cute little ceramic Easter basket. I even put some little eggs in it. He's so cute. There is no maker on it, just my inventory sticker. A little bow on top, but it is cute as can be. Got some more grass in there, but it is cute. It is a starting bid of $10. And it is, let's see here.
Yeah, a great little gift for somebody.
Oh, yeah. 6 inches long by 3 3/4 wide. And it is 6.5 inches tall. But I just thought it was adorable.
Nice.
I think so too.
We'll be here in a few weeks.
Yep. Not long at all.
And you know what happens the day after?
All the kids puking from all the candy?
No, we all celebrating my birthday.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to be celebrating John's birthday. It's a pretty purple color.
So are we going to throw the leftover eggs at him? Okay, Gina, got you. Thank you.
Oh,
Hey.
look at you. That is so pretty, Gina.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Y'all aren't ready for Easter? Well, all right. There's no interest. We can pass on the little basket.
Okay, John, you can't eat all the candy until your birthday or after because we don't want you throwing up on your birthday.
No candy this year. The doctor said nope.
I have a starting bid of $6 for this beautiful crocheted and starched hanging.
That's neat.
It is pretty.
Bunny wreath for your door.
Yeah.
Yep.
And because
So-
it's starch, it's not going to pick up a lot of stuff.
It
Yeah, that is neat.
all crocheted.
Wow.
It is starched, stiff as a board.
It's nice and clean.
It is very clean. It is cute as can be. It is 9 inches across, a 9-inch diameter, I guess, because it's a circle, Angela.
Ah,
It's as big as my face.
Yes, Marcus.
I see you.
Yeah.
yes,
Sorry.
you certainly can.
You can email or you can leave a comment on the bottom. Angela gets notified and she lets us know right away.
Yep.
Absolutely. And when she watches, our email addresses are running across the bottom of the screen, so she can email us at any time if she likes.
Yep.
And we appreciate it. Thank you
And
for
if she's
sharing.
and if she's looking for something, she can let us know. We'd gladly be out in the look.
Absolutely. So, all right. Well, if there's no interest on my crocheted bunnies, they're so cute. They're so cute. We'll pass on that. And my next item is
Thanks, Marcus.
let's do, thank you. Let's do a ceramic egg tray. This is, oh, it's almost all the Easter I have. So I have this ceramic little Easter egg tray. I put some plastic eggs in it. That's what
Very
it looks
cute with the tulips.
Yeah,
Tulips.
that's what it looks like without the eggs.
You know what's nice is the people who collect those marble stoned eggs. They can put them
Yeah.
in there too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're perfect for potatoes since eggs are expensive here in California.
Yeah. You can put potatoes in here if you want to. There you go. But
You could boil the organic or the mini potatoes that are purple and red and all that, and you don't even have to bother dyeing them.
there you go. How about that?
That is nice.
It's a starting bid of $6. This little tray is 9.5 inches long, and it is 7 3/4 wide. So it's just a cute little decorator piece. We lost a green one.
And it
I'm
says,
glad that was not a ceramic egg. You scared me there.
yeah, no,
They're plastic and they're empty. But it is cute. I just thought it was adorable. And they asked me when I came home, did you leave any Easter at the store? Yes, I did.
Mhm.
Lots
But
more.
and the good thing is you're inventorying
Lots more.
this coming week, so it'll be sent out in the mail. Have it time for Easter.
There you
All
go.
right, well,
That
there's
is nice.
no interest. We'll pass on this. And that
Are there
was
little rabbits inside the egg holder part?
no.
Nope.
Oh, okay, they look like little rabbits inside there.
It's just flowers. Just
Oh,
flowers.
okay. They're nice though.
Can you do that, sister?
no, probably not.
Don't.
Quit bragging. Quit bragging.
That was my 3. We're over to brother.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna do a choice. It's gonna be a buy it now of $3. You're gonna claim by letter.
Paige and George. Paige and George.
I have a green one, then white, purple with some blue. You got a blue, green and black. And these beads feel like they're glass. I'm not an expert, but they're not resin or plastic, but they feel like that.
E is nice. I think E is malachite.
Okay. And then you have some nice beads on this one. Nice and stretchy. You got your purple
Gina's in at 3.
Is George still here?
with your blue. I got more bracelets.
Okay, George is in a 4.
Okay,
It's just gonna be a buy it now.
Oh, it's a buy it now of 3.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a buy. You know what? And I got more, so I'm gonna keep on bringing more out. But wanted to just do 6 at a time, and I'll be bringing right after this. I can even show some more. So.
And Gina, which one or ones would you like? A, B, C, D, E, F. Abacadef. I know that was stupid, but I said it.
That's okay.
Okay, we used to have to practice the alphabet in Spanish. The A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Sorry, I got tongue-tied.
We like to tie your tongue, but we can't.
Yeah, right.
B, E, F.
B, E, F.
Nice.
And I'm going to keep on bringing more. George, if there was any that you saw from this selection, just let me know. If not, I can show some more.
He's laughing at me tongue-tied over the alphabet. I'm telling you, they had us practice, and then when I was teaching English in Mexico and stuff, it was like, oh, it's a whole different
A and C, George would like.
A and C, okay.
Because you get used to pronunciation of your vowels in one language, and then having to go to the English version of pronouncing your vowels, it gets confusing.
There we go.
We'll do the same thing.
Same price?
Same price. First one that puts 3 in can choose first. And
I see quartz chips. I see what looks like coral. I see tiger's eye. Yeah, it's Y.
Okay.
Yeah. That's something that'll get you. We say the letter Y, but in Spanish it's Y.
I was learning Spanish by watching novellas. So I only learned 3 things. Nunca, perdóname, and te amo.
Oh, those are good. So you learn never, I love you, and excuse me.
No, when they ask me, can you work overtime? I say nunca. Never. My first novella was Cuna de Lobos.
Oh God, my first novella that I actually got into was Los ricos también lloran.
Oh, the rich also
the
cry.
Original one.
With Marima.
No, the original one was with Veronica Castro.
Oh, Veronica Castro. But I love Veronica Rufo. She was one of my favorites. Yep. But I have the DVDs actually. So
Talia was good, and it was an interesting remake of it. But
George, I'm going to let you go first on this one.
So which one or ones would you like, George? I didn't want to interrupt y'all's conversation.
Sorry.
Well, novellas are fun. It's a great way to learn Spanish, and the music is good. And yeah, Cuna de Lobos with Catalina Creed. And when I would say it, I always covered one eye.
Yeah, right, Marcus. Those are some of the quickest ones you learn, or the cuss word.
Cerveza and baño. You kind of have like a little iridescence in that.
George would like A.
Okay.
And D.
And D, okay.
He's thinking about it and typing them in individually.
No problem. I got more of them. I bought a whole lot of jewelry from somebody, so I don't know where they got it, but I just said I'll take it.
Those are the on E. I'm not real sure what the stone is, but all the other ones I knew what the stone was.
Gina, did you want any of C, E, or F? If not, we can go ahead and pass on that.
Gina
C?
would like C.
Okay. Yeah, I just have a little pile for you guys. So
You have face for 9 points. 9 points on what, Tucci? On Scrabble?
oh, I got Scrabble letters available for 50 cents a piece if you're interested.
On Scrabble. Nice.
These are some, they feel like they're glass beads.
Yes.
And then you have a nice red one with an elephant. You have it in blue.
Glass and ceramic.
And these are all the same price. They're $3.
And George, which one or ones would you like?
George likes to shop for his niece.
E is gorgeous because that almost looks like what they call imperial jasper, which is a compressed. They compress
wood. I think these are like a wooden or a plastic bead on this.
Okay.
That doesn't go through, but I just want to be forewarned.
It does have the look of imperial jasper though, which is a compressed stone. They press different stones together to make it.
George
Nice choice. C and D.
C and D.
Oh, that's a nice tree of life on A.
Yep. And E.
Oh, and he wants E.
Okay.
Good choice. It's a pretty one.
I might have to go visit George. He lives in wine country.
There you go. You can't beat going to Napa.
I'm not going to say his city. He's not in Napa, but he's in a wine country area.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
But
Or
see,
A, B,
Chris,
or F?
I'm going to take these off. I'm going to show one more, if that's okay, sisters.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. This is wooden beads,
Ooh.
like a plastic. Some more wooden.
Oh, that's another pretty one.
Got some pastels. Got some pinks.
Oh, that pink's just like the red one you got, George.
Have you met my sister Uni? She's my salesperson.
Oh, Lena, you're always welcome in the house.
Take care, Lena. And I saw your opening.
Welcome.
I saw your new video that you had with Yarn Again.
Awesome. Have a good night. Hope to see you next time.
Okay, Christy's in first, or is it George? Or
George was in first.
okay. And if you hear my neighbors, I
One or
apologize.
ones would you like?
Okay.
A.
A. Okay. B.
And C.
All right. And Christy, would you like D, E, or F?
Or you can wait till the next round and I'll bring some more. Thank you, George. No, thank you. Okay. No problem.
All right.
So for my last item for this round, we're going to give you the good Haviland from Haviland China from France. And this is hand painted, decorated. You got Haviland and Company, Limoges, France. This is $10. This is a soup and saucer set. I thought it was a teacup, and my sister Angela said, nope, that's for cream soup or bouillon soup. It's a beautiful pattern. I have 3 of these available. They have the gold trim,
It was how much?
$10 for each set, 3 available. This one is marked on the back too, Haviland China. Let me give you a measurement. It measures 6.5 inches in diameter for that one. And for the soup cup, it measures 4.5. So it can be for soup, it could be for, close your ears, sister, ice cream, dessert, whatever you like. But this is a buy it now of $10 and 3 of them available. I'll bring out some more bracelets in the next round. But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass. And it's your turn, Uni.
Yay!
Oh,
Sister's not paying attention. She forgot me.
I did.
She getting you back for yesterday.
Yeah, right. Oh, I didn't do it. Sheesh. Mean people. Well, at least I had time to type.
That's true.
I have a gorgeous, this is called Indiana Heirloom Sunset Red. It is by Ellie Smith. It is gorgeous, and you can already see it's going to have cadmium glow to it.
It's so pretty.
It is a gorgeous basket. That is my inventory sticker. On the inside, it does have the S marking on the bottom. I see Gina in at 22. Thank you, Gina. It's gorgeous. Let's see. To the handle, it stands about 9 inches tall. In width, it is from handle to handle, it is 5 3/4 inches wide.
And
yes,
Barb is in for 24.
All right. Let's see. Let me find where it glows at. Hold on.
Welcome in, Barb.
Welcome,
Okay.
Barb.
It glows all around the rim. And I don't know if you'll be able to see that because of the light coming back. But it also does glow here all at the bottom, all around in your pattern. And then, of course, there, get it to hit just right. It glows all on the bottom. So it does have that gorgeous, gorgeous cadmium glow to it. It is a gorgeous piece. And boy, now I'm double, triple, quadruple checking myself. Make sure no chips, cracks, or flea bites, because we don't want to catch the unifibbing. Nope, it is all intact. No issues. This may look like it'll be a little chip to you, but it is not. That is Maker. That is the way they did these handles. One side is always almost perfect, and then the other side is always has that little nippy area in it. It's not sharp. It is completely
Thank
fine.
you, Barb, for letting us know you're out. And we're going once to Gina for 35. Going twice to Gina for 35. Final and fair warning. And we are sold to Gina for 35. Congratulations.
Yeah, I've had this for a while. I put it up months ago, and nobody bought it. And then so when we moved all of our glowy stuff to the other room, I actually forgot this was in there. And when I was looking for stuff to put up today, I was like, wait a minute, I've got this. So thank you. You'll love it, Gina. My next item, I fully invite you guys, and I'll give you time to comp these. Take a picture, look them up. You will see I am not asking an unreasonable price for these. They are classics. And I'm going to talk the heck of them up. There is a set of 4. And let's see. Well, I'll tell you more about it. Let me get the price in. It'll be starting bid. Starting bid of 45. You'll think I'm nuts, but not when I show you. These are Morgantown. These are from the 1940s. This is the classic golf ball pattern that they have. Morgantown was well known for the Kennedy White House. Had quite a bit of Morgantown. That was their preferred dishware.
Are these the
and-
ones that you? I'm sorry to interrupt. Are these the ones that you did the video on?
Mhm.
Oh, those are
That we
beautiful.
found them and we were so excited about. And I don't know if it's going to show on here because you almost, you can see it right there in the little ball. It does faintly glow green. The bottoms do faintly glow green. This does not. This is the amethyst colored one. And I know it looks a little bit more smoky on here, but it is an amethyst tinted. That's one. Then you have the one that is called sapphire. And again, they are in stellar condition. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. We got these from an Amish store. And we get a lot of really good glass from this Amish store. They took care of their stuff. They did not dishwash it. This does also glow here. Then you have, this is the light blue color. I'm trying to see if it'll show it. You can see more of it at the bottom. And I can't remember what this color is called when I did them. This also does glow here at the ball here and here in the bottom. So that's number 3. And then number 4 is truly like an amber or smoky color. Yellowish, I guess you could also say. Again, there's your golf ball. It does glow here and here. They are gorgeous. It is a set of 4. I also have these in uranium glass. And they are some of the most beautiful things you'll see. And for them being, what, 60, 85 years old?
Those are nice.
They are in stellar condition. Stellar. I will tell you, I have seen, and I know somebody from one of my glass groups that have put these up for close to $200 for a set of 4.
Oh, wow.
That's why I say I invite you to look them up, comp them, do whatever you got to do. I am not asking anything unreasonable. I am actually asking, what is it, 15 and 30?
Right.
I am asking 10, 20, 40. I'm asking about $12 per glass.
Some gorgeous glass, guys.
But I do love them. Let me tell you how tall they are. And this is the first time I've actually, I think, put these ones up. I've shown the other ones that I have that are the uranium glass. They are stellar. We didn't think these ones were going to light up. And then we hit them just for grins and giggles, and the bottom lit up a little bit. And I was like, well, my goodness. So we bought every glass they had. It is 6 3/4 inches tall. The opening across the top is 3 1/4 inches. And your base is 3 inches. So again, let's see if I can get this to light up just a little bit. You'll see it. It is very faint. This one doesn't have as much uranium. And sometime for show and tell, I'm going to show you the other ones, how much they glow. They're gorgeous. And so now I'm going to try to attempt to do an Angela Isaacs
Oh gosh, please don't.
juggling maneuver. I did
please
it.
don't.
I did it. So here we go. Light blue, the light purple, the amberish yellow, and then the darker sapphire blue. And now I will set these down very carefully and say if there's no interest, we can pass. You can hear how lovely they make noises, though. They make some great noise. All right, that was numero uno. Number 1 of this round. Number 2 of this round. This one, again, I showed this last night. Sister won't ooh and ah over this one.
Oh, she's been going and on about a lot of things you've been showing tonight.
I am going to go ahead and do this one.
I don't like none of it.
She don't like none of it. This is going to be just to buy it now at $35. This is cobalt blue with aventurine. Now, the person I bought it from, and I did pay up for this, was saying that it is Murano. I don't know that. There is no sticker, no marking. It is very well made. Very well made. But I can't swear to you that it's Murano, because you will also see this in Silvestri. You will also see this in Fifth Avenue. You will see it in various makers. And people will tell you that this is gold. It is not. It is either copper or aventurine, and this one is aventurine. It does have the stopper. The stopper is in excellent condition. And again, like I said, the new thing I found out is, yeah, they did those little stoppers like that so that you can dip into your perfume and daub it. So that was cool. What got me about this, of course, was the cobalt blue color. It's gorgeous. There is a little wiggle to this, but this is the original stopper. You can see all that spatter in there. It's just beautiful. And even on the bottom. It was hand blown. Ponto's ground out. And my goodness, boy, the humidity jumped up in here because it's warm. Shoosh. This stands with the stopper inside. It is 5 3/4 inches tall. And it is 3 3/4 inches wide. It's a very beautiful piece. If you like the cobalt blue, and this is true cobalt, this would be for you. But if there's no interest, we can pass. If you see it on the replay and you like it, let me know. And then I don't think I've shown this one, and I've had it for a good long while. Or I may have shown it, but it's been ages. This is a Bohemian early 19th century vase. And I'm going to put vase, but we'll discuss what it could be.
Gina's in for 35.
You got it? All right, Gina, thank you. I will write that down. Let me write that down right quick so I don't forget. All righty. Yeah, I showed them last night and nobody got them, and I was like, wow.
They were meant for Gina.
They were.
Gina.
Okay, let's see. I already put in this one. This is Bohemian, and it does does have some sticker schmoozy.
No,
Now
no
this-
Siri, perfume bottles, weakness, Gina. Thank you, Siri.
Oh, Angela always, she's like, where do you find these things? And I'm like, I look and look and look, and sometimes there's a big dry spell. I can't find any of the perfume bottles, and then all of a sudden I go somewhere and they start popping up at me. And these ones I paid up for them because let me tell you, some of the other perfume bottles that I wanted to get from them, they had them in the $60 and $80 range, and I was like, sorry, can't do it.
Yeah.
Not unless I knew for sure somebody was going to pay that. It was kind of out of my league. Now, this reminds me of a tumble up.
Yeah.
That it might have had some type of a cup or something on it.
Probably
or
did.
some type of a lid.
No, that's awful big for a tumble up. No,
Yeah.
that's wide for a tumble up.
Yeah. Or maybe some other type of a cap or something on it. But that's what it made me think of. That is my inventory sticker on the inside. This is very old. We're talking this is an antique. It is a milk glass vase. It is hand painted. That's not a transfer. This is all hand painted. And it's just beautiful. The colors are stellar. They're all in great condition. Like I say, it does show some age. I've wiped it down and whatnot, and you can kind of see, you'll see little things here and there. And then, of course, like I said, the sticker schmooze there. And then it's got that number 13. Well, let's see how I can get it to show. Because it shows, there we go. It's a number 13 with a dot. I wasn't able to identify who the maker was. But it's in awesome condition. There aren't any chips or cracks or flea bites in it. You do see a little bit of schmoozies here. That's why I kind of think that there was some type of a cap or a lid to it. Let me see if through the light I can see. No fire in it. I don't see any fire or opalescence to it. This could be along the lines of, because it is milk glass, a Bristol glass. But it is a beautiful piece. Let's see, what does it measure? I'm going to have to turn my fan back on. Gee whiz. It is 8 1/8 inches tall.
Is it still raining?
No, but it's super humid. And it is 5 inches wide at its widest. But if you're looking for an antique and it's just something that nobody else is going to have, this would be the piece for you. This is almost like a cranberry-ish color here. You can see the purple, the white, the pansies. They're pansies. Now there is a little fading on the gold. But other than that, great condition. But, excuse me, oof, burp, hiccup, burp. Oh my goodness, that was not nice. That was dinner. There might have been some type of a lid to it, Barb. When I looked it up, I couldn't find anything like this, other than that it was Bohemian and early 19th century. But we'll pass on that one, and that was my 3.
All right. Let's see what we got. Oh no. I have another vase. This one is going to be a starting bid of $6. And this one's a white one.
That is nice.
Very simple.
I love the colors on that.
It is beautiful. It has green and red. There's your mark. It does say Season Japan. The gold, again, has not been faded whatsoever. This little vase is six inches tall. I see Rachel in at 6, and it's 2.5 inches in diameter. It's just very simple and very pretty.
It is nice.
I like the flowers on it. That's what grabs me about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and
Very, very pretty.
plain and simple, but it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that's all you need. I do the little red dots, the way they did that flower. It's just amazing.
They're beautiful.
I'd love to know what kind of flower that is.
Looks like a dandelion to me.
Yeah, that's what it makes me think of as the dandelion, but I know there are flowers like that.
That's called a vase flower.
A vase flower.
Okay. Got it. Let's count that down for Rachel.
All right, going once to Rachel.
Once.
Going twice to Rachel. Fair warning. And you have number 312. Sold to Rachel.
Congratulations.
Right, with my caps lock. Rachel for 6.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. My next item is a hand painted. I'm going to guess this is probably every bit of antique.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is the saucer, but it is hand painted and it is gilded and it is beautiful.
That color is just stellar. Classic.
There is no marking on the back. It is gorgeous. A beautiful, beautiful little saucer. And the flowers, they're just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
There's nothing faded or missing on this. It's beautiful.
Yeah. What I love about these is after a while, when you start spotting these specific colors like that minty green and the beige or the tan or the yellows, you already know it's going to be old.
Yeah, that's true.
And people are repurposing saucers for other things to hold like your jewelry by your bedside or your keys when you come in the house. You know, that's what I love about where we're at in this time now is we're looking at things from the past and saying, how can we reuse this?
Yeah.
For practical
I
reasons.
love seeing people that display them on their wall. They have all the different shapes and sizes and the colors and whatnot, and it's just gorgeous.
Or even a little tiny, a small house plant would be nice.
Mm-hmm. It would.
It's nice, and the price is right.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, at $5 starting bid. Do we have any interest? All right, we'll see no interest. We'll put them away.
All right.
And then next item is a set of 2 saucers. And these are beautiful too. And these 2 are unmarked. And I have 2 matching.
You could actually, with these ones, do it like what Angela just had them and then put a little figurine in one of them and make a display with it.
Mhm.
Is there some kind of depth? Do they curve up or anything?
They do curve up slightly.
So maybe like dipping sauce or something like that you could put on there at the table,
Yeah.
or butter pats.
Maybe a butter pat.
That size looks like it would fit a demi-tasse.
I would put ketchup on there and dip my fries out of that.
There you go.
No judgments, no judgments, sisters. Or you can put like a dove heart on there with chocolate.
There you go.
Oh, you could do the sweet thing and put a chocolate on there and take it to your honey in bed and say, I brought your present.
Or if you're at that stage and you need a flipper, you can take them off at night and put them in the tray.
There you go.
But they are beautiful.
Those are
Let me
nice.
Put them up closer.
Yeah, I love that green with the colors that it has on there. It looks like green and purple.
Mm-hmm. It is green and purple.
Nice.
They look. Are they hand painted? They look like.
They are.
Uh-huh.
So they are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And it's $5 for the 2.
Both. You get both for the $5. They are very thin. These are antique.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who made them, but they are antique. So, but if there's
you
no
found-
interest in those, we can pass on those as well. And that
You
was my
found You found some good things this week because I know you were sharing and researching in the back. So
Yep.
watch out. Keep an eye on this lady because she's bringing out some good stuff.
Yeah, she is.
She came to play.
we send it over to John.
I have another buy it now $3 claim. You have it in a red, and then you have it in black, like a cream color. Then you have like a turquoise with a aquamarine with the butterfly. Then you got your pastel, and then you got pink.
Oh, just in time for Easter.
Pretty.
So there's more. Like I said, I bought some jewelry from somebody. So it's just claim it now, $3. You can pick your letters. And if you don't like the little charm on here, you can actually take it off with a pair of pliers with that wire right there. But these are nice. You got your little pink. And you have the elasticity. You have your pastel colors.
Rachel would like A.
I'll be right back.
And I have you guys all by bag, so I'm just putting them in a bag, and it's just going to say $3 bracelet. I won't put A, B, or C. So everybody's been identified. So you have some right here.
Well, I didn't even put that was a bracelet.
It's okay. I'm okay on that. I came prepared. I'm ready.
Awesome.
I am really into nautical items. I like the anchor charms. Yeah, they're just different. They were just kind of neat that they came that way. And so there were some with butterflies, and you got the nautical. But see no interest. We'll go ahead and pass on these. I'm gonna
Okay. Oh, George is in for 3. Put him back.
Okay. There must be a little lag.
We must have a lag. And George, which one or ones would you like?
We should have theme music play when they're waiting. No, that's Jeopardy.
Oh, that's Jeopardy. My bad. Here we go.
For $200, which
What
bracelet?
is?
Here we go. Hang on. I can do this. No, not that one.
F and D.
Somebody's jamming now.
I know. Look at you. It's okay, George. We just got smart now. She's gonna have to teach me how to play some music during that part. But I'm gonna
There
put
is
these
some, yeah,
away.
even in our regular room, I was looking at it yesterday and it's like, hey, I could play music in here.
There we go.
Ooh, more pretty tiger's eye.
Let's
I
see
see
what I've done.
green, I see milky quartz, I see coral, and I see probably howlite. Yeah, see, there you go. We can't get in trouble if we're playing YouTube's music.
That's right.
So if anybody's interested, then go ahead and put 3 in here. Or you
Anybody?
can just put the letter that you want.
I know which one Gina's going to pick.
Gina, you can just go ahead and put letter in there.
Jan, why we late?
We're upbeat tonight.
How about that?
And George, if you're interested in any of these chip stone ones, just let me know. Or Christy, or Rachel.
Oh, I didn't realize what time it is.
Gina, just claim it by letter if you want.
See, maybe the music's distracting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't just stop. Uni, I need to get you back into my salesman's pitch.
C, D, E.
E. Okay, see?
I knew she was going to pick E.
Okay, but guess what? I'm going to replace that one with that one. Go back to this one here, and I'll throw that in there. But I'll put these
Oh,
in Gina's bag.
D is Sodalite. E, I think, is more tiger's eye.
And you know what? Okay, I'll wait because I actually have 2 of these with A. Well, I don't get confused, but I'll pull this one out, and then if it gets sold,
Rainstorm. We had one earlier, Gina. It was crazy.
We had one this morning.
we had just cloudy weather.
Yeah, see, it's a conspiracy because sister sends me all their weather.
But she lets you know. She gives you forewarning.
Right.
Sometimes. She didn't today.
I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today.
Neither did I.
I remember you said the cement outside is wet. I was like,
Yeah, I said, oh, it looks like it could rain.
Oh, it started. We didn't have any clue it was going to come down, and Todd no more than left to go to the golf course,
George wants B.
and it started pouring cats and dogs. Thank you, Marcus, for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Marcus. And if your mother-in-law sees anything, just tell her to let us know.
Right, Gina? Then it swoops up your way.
Right. So I said, it looks like it could rain outside.
Okay.
And then I said,
D
oh,
for
wait.
George.
the pavement is wet.
Mhm. I was just happy because then I'm hoping that we'll get enough rain over this weekend that they'll take down the burn down.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yay, thank you. Good night.
Do we have anybody else for Abacadef?
Maybe they need a little bit of music again. That was pretty cool.
Okay.
George
George would
B.
like B.
And then I'm going to try something different right after this.
Ooh, what shall he do?
There no telling. It's all a mystery to me.
I am a mystery. Figure me out.
Well, we might have to kick you off of the treehouse deck there. See if you bounce.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know the code word.
Ooh,
I know it's Chloe's. Oh, oops.
All
Oops,
right.
oops, oops, oops.
Any other interest?
Let's see. No interest. We'll go ahead and pass. And I'm going to do something different. Okay. And
you keep saying that, and the aliens are they're gonna have to hide.
we don't want them in the clubhouse.
Oh, look at that orange. That's pretty.
That's pretty.
And these are little bracelets that they're supposed to adjust. And you can
Slide.
tie it
Yeah.
like that.
I always think those are cool. That's something I cannot do. I could not weave that beautifully.
I'm not crafty.
I can weave beads. I've made tons of bead bracelets, bead weaving and stuff like that. But this type I cannot do.
And these are $3 each.
And these
Yeah,
are great too because you can pull them off and throw them in the, in the wash if you had to.
Okay,
George would
went.
like F. Or you could simply put them in your sink and wash them with a little bit of Dawn soapy water, just they're easy care. Adjustable, so they'll fit all sizes.
Yep.
Yep.
You can use them on your ankles or on your wrists.
That's right.
But see no interest. I'm going to go ahead and take these away. I'll leave them
Okay.
on the ladder. And then I'm going to bring my last item for this round. These are pendants. These are Tree of Life. These are wire wrapped. I know I learned this is gold tone. It's a man-made stone. And this is like a Tree of Life. These are buy it now, $8. I have it in this blue.
Rachel would like E. Oh, that was
The
on the
French-
bracelet.
On the friendship bracelet? Okay. I'll put you down for E and I'll put it in your bag.
Yeah, these are all gorgeous stones, guys. There's sodalite, there's a dyed agate, there's another sodalite, there's the gold stone. They also will call this sometimes copperite. And then the last one, that also may be a sodalite. Yeah, that's sodalite. So there's 3 sodalites there on the board. First one is gold. Second one is wrapped. It looks like an antique copper.
Mhm.
Third one looks gold. Fourth one looks gold. And the last one, is it gold or silver, brother?
They're all gold.
Okay,
This
they're
is
all.
more of a bronzy color.
Yeah, that's probably your antique copper.
Kind of almost see-through.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty.
But I thought
Yeah,
I would.
let me tell you guys, just personal knowledge, making the Tree of Lives on these, it is a long process.
Yep. And if you want me to bring bracelets back on the next round, just let me know. I'm here for you.
These are well done because I do like the bell that they put on them. She would
The
like
red.
the red one or the goldstone.
This is a
Or-
gold. It's more of a brown kind of sparkly. I just want you to make sure the color is coming across.
Yeah, it is more of like a peachy, orangey color with the gold sparkles.
So Rachel, I just want you to make sure, okay? It's a goldish color.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll take it. It's a
And then-
beautiful stone. It reflects the light gorgeously.
And then Gina.
Good night,
Right,
Mom.
good night,
Good night,
Mama Patty.
Mom. Good, Tammy. I'm glad you're still here. And Gina, which one would you like?
The last one.
Okay.
That's a nice one. That's the darker soda light.
Okie dokie. I'll put that in your bag. And I'm going to send it on over to the next sister.
The next sister.
That'd be you.
And if you want me to show more bracelets, just go ahead and put bracelets and I'll do it again.
I have something super pretty and I've got it. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not doing that typing. That was messed up. That was like homie typing with the up, down, funky, all around. No, I ain't done that in years. All right, I'm starting this at 25, and there is a reason. I will disclose right away that right here on the handle of this.
Thanks,
there is-
George. Have a great night.
Thank you,
Have a
George.
good night, George.
We're back again on Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday, yep. You can see right here, there is a chip here on the handle. Other than that, it is in stellar condition. It is Hazel Atlas. This is from the 1930s. And yes, you got it. It glows. It glows like crazy. It's gorgeous. It is marked Hazel Atlas on the bottom. Let me see. There's your mark right there. It's beautiful. I love the way the top, when you look through it at the bottom, it's that star. Oh, there's no chip or anything. They use this, I think, a little bit, but didn't use it roughly, other than the fact that this got chipped. This more than likely is from years of people moving it around and taking it places, and it just chipped up there. It's not sharp at all. You can see I'm running my finger over it. It's not cutting me. But it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And for some reason, the juicers are in demand right now. Because normally I would find this in the $40, $50 range. It is just under 6.5 inches wide from the spout to the backside. And then on the opposite side to the handle, it is 6.5 inches wide. And it does stand about 1.5 inches tall. So it's a good size juicer. And like I said, it's a total glowy. I love it.
Oh, I love it too. And I have to sit on my hands.
Yep. Hazel Atlas is just stellar. I love Hazel Atlas's patterns. It's nice to find other glowy glass other than just anchor hocking. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that one. Bye, glowy. All right. I have 2 Jim Beam bottles. Of course, I mess up the typing already. Choice. And let me see. What do I have on this one? That one that says that. This one, the tag fell off. So we will do a starting bid of $18. The first Jim Beam bottle I have, this is from 1967. It does say 67 here on the bottom. This one, they painted it with kind of a matte browny gold color. And then you have that kind of Victorian picture. It does say Nurse and Child, and it was, the original painting was by Franz Hals. Can see it does say Jim Beam there. 4/5 of a quart. It does show it back here, Beam's Choice. It says charcoal filtered Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, distilled and bottled by James B. Beam Distilling Company, Incorporated, Claremont Beam, Kentucky distiller since 1795. 90 proof, 8 years old, 4/5 of a quart. So that's your first option. Let me measure it right quick just to give you a height on it. This one is 11 1/4 inches tall, and it is about 4 3/4 inches wide. So that's that one. That's your first choice. You can just say gold, I guess. Put that to the side. And then the second one I was even more excited to find. And I don't know if I can get the stopper out. I don't think I can. It's pretty wedged in there. This one does say right here, 1867 to 1967. So this is another 1967 bottle. There are your markings on the bottom, and it's going to be hard to see because, of course, it is in the white. It does say creation of James B. Beam Distilling Company. There are numbers 67. Hi, Patty Rose.
Hi, Patty Rose.
Genuine Regal China. So this is made of China, apparently. And then it does have a copyright, and it says C. Miller, 1967. Now this, it does say the Cheyenne Centennial. It does have a buffalo. And I'm not real sure what type of building that is. And then that looks like a spearhead. No, me and Jim Beam don't play. And then it does say Cheyenne, Wyoming. The sticker came down over the O, so there's still sticker schmooze here, so it covers up the O on Wyoming.
You got Barb in at 18.
It does say 1867 to 1967, and again, this does have the old train, a cowboy, Indian with teepee, and then buffalo, and then a buffalo baby. The colors are on this side, they're more of a brown and black, or a tan and black. And then on this side, you do see the blue, the gold. You do see it does have the original sticker where it does say 4/5 of a quart Beam, 86 proof, Kentucky straight, 120 months old, bourbon whiskey, bottled by James B. Beam Distilling Company, Incorporated, Claremont Beam, Kentucky. And then there is another like little original tag that's kind of worn off on the opposite side. So there are your two choices. I've never seen one like this. I've usually seen them more decorative like this. I cannot get the top off. It is corked. You can see that is a corked top. But I don't have the strength, and I don't even know if maybe even want to mess with it because it's pretty well wedged in there. But if there's no other interest, we can call it down to Barb, and then Barb can let me know which one she wants.
Okay. Sorry, my hands are full.
Okay. Sorry.
Once to Barb, going twice to Barb. Fair warning. And that is sold to Barb. Which one or ones would you like?
The CC. Oh, the Cheyenne, the Wyoming one?
Okay.
Gotcha. That's the one I figured you'd choose.
Do we have any interest in the other one?
Yep, the other one. And this is original, guys, because here's the original sticker on the back. It's not like somebody kind of painted around it and whatnot. It was painted, and then the sticker was put on it and whatnot. It's just interesting, I think, that they use such a Victorian painting.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a little loss of paint on it. But otherwise in great condition, in the classic bottle shape instead of that rounder stuff. But if there's no interest in that one, let me write down what I had put that as, so that if anybody comes back on the replay, because I put my sticker on the other one. Let's see, I think that was 2, right? Yes. Chloe, and then that. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Well, it's been a while since I've shown this. So I'm going to show you a piece of Viking. This is one of my favorite, well, not total favorite, but come on, stop doing that to me. Just Adventures in Typing with Uni. And it's going to be a buy it now of $1,500. All right. This is a Viking Lotus bowl. It is blue. It is not the Blunique. That is my inventory sticker on the inside. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites with this. It is in gorgeous shape. The color is gorgeous. Let's see if I can, there you go. You can see that blue. It's not quite Blunique.
Hi, Selena.
Hi, Selena. A plain white creamer that can be damp. That it
I
can
have
be,
lots of creamers.
yeah. She has a ton of them, Selena.
Did you watch my creamer video?
Probably not.
I had a ton of them on there.
All right, I've got this bowl at its widest at 6.5 inches wide. The depth in it at its tallest is just, it's over 4 inches in depth. And then on the outside, it stands 4 inches tall. But this is a buy it now at 15. It is gorgeous. It has the classic lotus. This is the lotus pattern. It is Viking, 100% it's Viking. I verified it. And it's just a gorgeous bowl. If you're looking, this would make a beautiful trinket bowl. It would make it gorgeous if you put, you know, a flameless candle in here and lit it up. Fairy lights. You could do all kinds of different things. You could, well, this one you're not going to be able to turn upside down and use as a riser because it'd kind of be awkward, I think. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that one, and that was my 3.
All right.
Tanks. Get out of there, little girl. Go on, shoot.
Selena. $6 choice. I have Fenton. I have Indiana. Oh, sorry.
I got to go check and see if this cat wants to go
I have
outside.
Indiana that just has grapes on it. Ooh. And then I have a Fenton cabbage rose. So I have a Fenton hobnail, a Fenton cabbage rose, or an Indiana grapes, if you would like any of those. Or that's all I saw right now. Or you can go back and watch my video. It's only 1.5 minutes long, and see if there's anything else that you would like. Because I've got them all on there. There's like 30 of them. So those are my 3 that I found just right here. And if there's more, I'm sure there is. I have a ton. So, thank you, Selena. My next item is a starting bid of $5. And it's for a metal owl napkin or letter holder, whatever you want it to hold. It is the same on both sides. Distributed by IQ Accessories Incorporated. There's the markup.
Get out of my glass. You don't need to be messing with that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Quay is trying to sniff your refrigerator dishes.
Oh.
She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think the rest of them are probably either like china and have decoration on them, or they're clear. Because I don't see. I will look again and see, but I don't. I think those are the 3 that I have. But you can watch that 1.5 minute video and see if there's anything you like. So we have this beautiful owl. He's not beautiful, but he's cute as can be.
I think he is.
I think he's cute.
Cool.
He's very cute.
And it is 5.5 inches long. It is 5 inches wide. And it's cute. Very handy. Hold whatever you want it to hold. But if there's no interest in this, we will pass on it.
Ready?
I have lots of other stuff. This one is a start of $4. This.
And he's got a cute booty.
This. You blew the surprise. Is the cutest little mug. You see him? He's so cute. Is that not the cutest little booty you've ever seen?
He's beautiful.
He's so cute. He's so cute. And it's a start of $4.
If you're left-handed, you're drinking out of the booty.
It's got cute speckled glaze all over it. I do believe it was a hobbyist piece.
Well done.
Oh, yeah. I just say that because of the delay.
We swayed Rachel with the booty.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at that little booty. Just shake, shake, shake. He's so cute. Let's count this down for Rachel.
Alrighty. Oops, I'm typing exclamation points. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, it looks almost like confetti. Hey,
Yeah,
maybe he farted confetti.
Maybe he did.
Fair warning. And number 316 sold to Rachel.
Maybe.
Oh God, boy, come on, girl, type.
All right.
Selena would like number 34 and number 6 if you want to write it down. And
You got it. What did I do with all my pens?
The 30, I've got it. I can write it down. 34 and
Okay.
6.
Thank you.
And that was on
I don't
John.
know- I don't know if it's from your video. That's why.
Oh, from your video. Is it from the video, Selena? Okay, I've got it written down, sister. I'll remind you.
Yeah, 34 and 6.
6.
Thank you, Rachel, so much. I hope you enjoy it. He's so cute.
I started.
Thank you. And then my last item this round. This is cute too, and very, very old. Very old.
Oh, yeah, you guys are going to like this.
It's a little creamer, and it's a little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and
It's
can't
very
tell
old.
where to find them. Leave them alone, and they'll come home bringing their tails behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it cute? It is hand painted, but it is beautiful.
You guys don't even know some of the gorgeous, gorgeous stuff she got.
There's no marking on the bottom, but it is Royal Beirut, and it's
So-
very old. It was before they started marking things.
Mm-hmm.
Very old. So
At 8.
Selena's in at 8. It is adorable.
Yeah, I like the pink and green too on that, Selena. She got some beautiful pieces with these colors.
Well, I can't wait to show y'all everything.
Mm-hmm.
That is
All right,
nice.
let's count that down for Selena.
All right. Going once to Selena. Going
And
twice.
That's a great pottery company.
Fair warning. And
Yeah.
that is number 317 sold
Yep.
to Selena.
Thank you so much. And that was my 3. We'll head on over to John.
Okie dokie. I have a Poppy's Trail Metlocks $5. Buy it now. It's got to go. This is made in California by Metlocks.
Buy it now. How much?
$5.
$5.
Looking to push, looking to go. California Provincial, Poppy Trail. If you're a reseller, there's more value in there for you. Just have to let it go. Bringing some more things in, and got Brother Matt and Sister Angela saying, move that stuff.
Yep.
So, they won't invite me to the garage sale because they said I already have enough stuff. So maybe
There you go.
next year I can go to Oklahoma and go to the 500-mile garage sale. Or 5 miles, whichever one it is. So, yeah, Selena, you just got a shelf the other day, if I'm correct, from the bin sale.
Yeah.
But this is great. There's no chips, there's no cracks. Just looking to let it go. So, but seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I have some antique postcards. Starting bid is going to be $9 for a set of 10. And you have best wishes, happy birthday. You have it marked 1909. Here with birthday greetings. This one's plain, but these are antique. And then you have happy birthday to you. And it's embossed. All happiness this day be thine, bright sun upon thee ever shine. A happy birthday. I wish you a happy birthday from Elizabeth Barnes to Miss Ruth in Salem, Ohio. And we have birthday greetings. Another one here, 1-cent stamp. Thanks for the pretty card. Come again. Yours, IBS.
Nice.
I don't think that's irritable bowel syndrome.
Ah,
And we have another one here. A happy birthday on your new year, my friend. Be glorious one, and may you find that heart which happiness bestows, reflects, happiness will bless. You got a little horseshoe there. Birthday greeting again.
wow.
Yeah, this one is faded. And then a glad birthday. 1916 to Iowa. Birthday greetings. Remember, when you buy postcards for me, I always put a little extra in there. And good wishes for a happy birthday. And that's lot number A. This is going to be lot number B. Birthday greetings for a dear friend. And I think this is marked 1915. February 2nd, 1915. I wonder who has a birthday on February 2nd. Don't
Yeah.
think I'm targeting you, sister.
Patty, did you come in for Angela's last item at 5?
Miss Campbell.
Or not? Okay, I see what you're doing.
Okay. Birthday greetings. I was targeting Denise, by the way. She has her birthday February 2nd.
Well, that's the same day.
Are you still in Florida? Birthday greetings. Oh, it's raining in the bayou. We're getting rain down there. 1909, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. This is a Star Wars themed card. Birthday greetings. Still with you in thought and wish. Patty Rose, when are you coming back from vacation? And here's another one from February 2nd, 1912.
Nice.
Look at that one. Like spring, my fine, a happy birthday. And we have 9. Do we see 10? I hope this birthday wish I send to you this day may cheer your ever golden hour, dear friend, throughout the golden year. And this
Okay.
is 1915. Happy birthday. This is 1910. We have some true antique postcards here. Birthday greetings with
Patty Rose.
and
Well,
sincere.
woohoo! I'm glad you got home safely.
You have a 2-cent stamp. So this could be during World War II or it could be right after 1925. And then the last one on this set, birthday greetings, many happy returns. So postcards were the thing before Hallmark got invented, I guess you can say.
Yeah. But so decorative.
Oh, you got home. Whoa. Well, I'm glad you're back home. Well, seeing no other bid, let's close this down to Patty Rose.
Okay. You got it, sister? You want me to do it?
I don't care.
Okay.
Going once.
Ah, there you go. Go ahead.
Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Patty Rose.
Was 5 and 9 for Angela, her video, or
No, she thought that it was the bid for this was $5. She had seen Angela's, and then she looked down and saw yours, and so that's when she went ahead and put the 9 in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So we
that's
have lot,
Patty
lot
Rose.
A and B. Would you like some music to go with that, Patty? Can we get a little music while she lets us know?
Are you laughing at me?
No, I was laughing at Patty Rose said she's got to get the rust off her bidding.
Oh.
I saw you bidding during your vacation. I saw you in those rooms. Nothing wrong.
Patty's thinking hard.
No.
Lot A or B, Patty?
Or you can have both. We make
That's
no
right.
judgment. We make no judgments here.
I felt like I was cruising and chilling. Lot
Faithful.
Hey.
Okay. I thank you, Patty Rose. And my last item up for bid in this round is I know I'm going to mispronounce her name. Bagley Mishcliff.
Bagley Miss Mishka. Blech.
She makes clothing, I know, and she also makes mittens.
That's okay, Patty.
This is a buy it now of $8. You can get it in this color in the pink, or you can actually get it in like an orange tone kind of with blue. So it's a choice. You have A or B. I have 2 A's and I have 1 B. So if you need to get some new oven mitts before Easter, this is the time to do it.
Rachel is in for 8 and she says B.
Okay, so we'll take this away. So I have A left. And don't forget, we're not going to be on tomorrow. Well, I'll be on with Aaron Proctor, but my sisters won't be on, but we'll be back together, all 3 of us, for our buy our stuff sale.
Sold B to Rachel.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much. That was my 3 items.
All right, back over to Sister.
Is we almost done?
Whenever you guys want to be done.
Because these are my last 3 that I pulled.
Okay. Well, then this will be the last round.
If you guys want to do more, I'll just sit back and watch.
No, this
We
will
can
be
stop
the
from-
last
we
round.
can stop from your show.
I'd be like, you go ahead, I'll chill in the background. I won't have no music on, but
Well, we can play music for you.
there you go. All right, this is a Northwood bowl. It is a starting bid of $24. It is gorgeous, guys. It is opalescent. Look at that beautiful pattern on it. Those flowers. It is 3-footed. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites in this. It does have some mold markings. It'll kind of look like, let me see if I can find it right up in here. It looks like it is maybe a little scratch, and it is not. It is a mold mark when they demolded it. When you look through this part here, you can see all of the fire, the orange, red, yellow. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, it's the pattern that gets me. When I looked it up, they're trying to say Fenton all day long. And I'm like, I know this ain't Fenton. It's Northwood. And then I told Sister, I'm like, this has got to be Northwood, right? Do you concur?
Yep.
Because Fenton wouldn't have done this pattern. Now I can see a little bit of schmoozies I need to wipe off of here. So there's a little dirt on it, but I can clean that. That's not a problem. Let's see. How wide is this bowl? Getting my fingers tangled up in the measuring tape. It's what happens when you use a squirrel measuring tape.
Sorry.
It is 8.5 inches at its widest. The depth in it is probably about 3.5 inches. And then the height on it is about 4.5 inches. But it does have the gorgeous little feet. That was the other giveaway. It wasn't Fenton. You can see all the, like I said, the gorgeous pattern, the floral patterns that it have. It's, the floral here. All this is going to, when you look through the light at it in the light, it's all going to have that fire color in it. And it does have these other little flowers and the other little beaded areas. You can feel it all out here, all of that pattern. And then it is smooth on the inside. It's just a gorgeous bowl. But if there's no interest in that one, we can pass. Pass. Let me switch things around real quick. I fell over in my own chair.
Oh, wow.
Tells you something, don't it? I have had these for a while, and I love these. And I keep hoping somebody will say, oh, the start, it was 24.
24.
Oh, there you go. We passed on it. So it is yours for 24, Patty.
All right.
Don't make that noise. Thank you, Patty.
I don't think I had it pinned.
Oh, it's okay. We got it. We's a team. All right. My next item is a set of 2. It is Bristol glass. It is an antique. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a buy it now. And it is $30 buy it now for the pair. These were made probably about 1890 to 1910. They do not have any fire when you look through them because of the frosting on the Bristol glass. This is hand painted. There is some, you're going to see some schmoozies on here. They're old. They're very old. You can see the schmoozies on the bottom from wherever it sat on the thing. But it is gorgeously painted. I believe that's a bluebell. Not sure what that one would be. Other little flowers, orange flowers on it. Just beautifully painted. Some of the gold, there is gold paint on it. Some of the gold has worn. There was gold up here at the top. It has worn. That's one. And then here's the second one. And it is exactly the same. Same hand painting. Just gorgeous example of old Bristol glass. It does have kind of a grayish tinge to it. And I believe that's because of the frosting that's on it. Whenever you get Bristol glass that has like a type of frosting or other stuff like that, you're not going to be able to see any of the fire in the glass. Let's see. Duh, it would help if you measured them. Right. Let's see. They are 8.5 inches tall. The opening on top is just under 3 inches tall, and your base is 3 inches wide. Or sorry, the opening on the mouth is 3 inches wide. Getting my wides and talls messed up. But it is a set of 2. They are gorgeous. Now I will tell you, whoever originally had these back in 1990, they wanted $75 for the pair. Because that was the little sticker that I found on it. You see right there, it says $75 for the pair of Bristol glass. But if there's no interest on those, we can pass. Someday somebody's going to want these and they're going to love them. Someday.
For sure.
For sure. My last one is a big old honker. I think I showed this last night. It is PG. It is green, 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 green. And it is a bowl. And it's going to be a starting bid of $20. It's gorgeous. There is one issue with it. Let me find it. I always have to look for it. Double look for it. Right here. The one little point here is chipped. It's not sharp. You can see it's not cutting me. But it is chipped there. And you can see it in relation to like right here across. You can see how that has the point. There are a couple little places where there is just a little bit of extra glass to it. Again, that's part of the demolding process or whatever it is. It is EAPG, so Early American Pressed Glass. It was made by Richards and Hartley. It is called a crystal clover bowl, and the pattern is called the daisy and button pattern. It is that beautiful green. It's showing true to color on here. It's gorgeous. It kind of reminded me of a heart, but they call it a clover.
It's a clover.
See that shape? Yeah. It's a large bowl. It's not super heavy. I will give it that. It's not a super, super heavy piece. Let's see. Where am I going to get my widest measurement from? Over here. At its widest, it is 10 inches wide. The opposite side is 9 inches. Let's see. It does have a mold mark. Come on, where are you? Right in there. Looks like a scratch, but it's a mold mark. But it's just beautiful, and I like the way it reflects the light off of the pattern.
It's so pretty. The color is just so deep.
Yep. It's that deep green, and it's rare to find a deep, deep green sometimes in the older pieces. And this is actually, you know, the one little chip was standing. It's in gorgeous condition for being as old as it is, which I'm going to say it's not an antique. It's probably more vintage. I'm going to run maybe, we're in 2025, 1925 would be antique. I'm going to run probably around maybe 1930s, but I could be mistaken. It could be an antique. But it's gorgeous. But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And that was my final item, guys. Thank you.
All right. We are going to change things up, and John is going to go first.
Woohoo.
Okay. Well, I have a bead lot. This is going to be a starting bid of $15. You get all these beads. You get the case that goes with it. And when I mail it to whoever wins, I can put all the beads in a plastic bag, or we can let the post office freak out and wonder if something broke. But it is nice. There are some beautiful beads in here. Mostly plastic, but this is great for a child if they want to do some beading or yourself. And this is a starting bid of $15 for all the beads and the case. So if they're home for spring break or this coming summer and you want to entertain, or if you want to do beadwork for yourself, this is great. Something nice. We have all these different various beads.
Lots of pretty beads in there.
Every
some-
shape, size, and color.
We got some wooden beads, plastic beads, various shapes. We have some. This will go thrown in there. All kinds of beads.
Anybody?
But seeing no interest, it's okay. We'll go ahead and pass. My next item is going to be a spooner. It's going to be $7 starting bid. Just to let you know, there are some chips here. But it is nice. You got that beautiful twist design. You
It's
can put a
very
candle there. So if you want to make it a votive, you can make it a votive. You can put your little brushes in there. You have that right there. You can turn the light down again. Give you some of that mood. See how that shows
that's
up?
pretty.
I like that. It's the design is a spiral. It's really nice. Close your eyes, everybody. Make it bright. And then we're back. But this is a starting bid of $7 for a spooner. But you can use it as a votive. And you can put your little makeup brushes. No judgments, whatever you want to put inside or how you use it.
Well, it's cute. You can even use that in your bathroom for Q-tips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think about that.
I think I have a thing for Q-tips. Maybe it's the hearing aids.
What? I didn't hear you.
I don't know. I couldn't hear you either.
I know. We've been picking on her all week about her hearing aids. Now she got the little heart thing, so we're teasing her about that too. So, see no interest on that. We'll go ahead and pass. My next
Okay.
piece is going to be a two-handle little oval dish for nuts, for relish. It is a new cut. It is marked new cut inside. It's right in here. And this is going to be a starting bid of $8. There's no chips, no cracks. And it's on the outside. You can feel all the thing, and in the inside, it's nice and smooth. It is marked inside here. It says, and this is a starting bid of $8. Or let's make it a buy it now of $8. And it measures 9.5 inches on the squirrel tape measure. So this is a buy it now of $8. Give a minute for the lag. So tomorrow night, you can see me on Aaron Proctor's channel, and I'm going to be with Becky Vintage and More, Nitra I Spy, and Aaron Proctor on his channel. And then on Sunday, I'll be back again with my sisters on the Boss Sale. And if you don't follow Uni Magic or myself, please do. So we've let you know where we're at. And
Yep.
Uni is the host of the Clubhouse, where you little sisters not allowed.
No,
Unless I screw up, and then I'm going to get kicked out.
I was going to post the link for the sale tomorrow, and it's not out there. So
Ah.
Oh,
Yes,
Aaron
by all
Proctor?
means, come and join us in the clubhouse so you can see how goofy I am.
We go on when Sister usually has a show, so I know I think we're going to go on Thursday when she's going to be with Karen Chase. So we like to say, Neener, we went first. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
And all that. But see no interest, we're going to pass it to the younger sister.
all
And
right.
I thank you all for everything, you people. And if you see something that you like, leave a comment below and we'll gladly get back to you. Thank you.
All
And-
right. My first item is going to be a starting bid of $10. And it is absolutely gorgeous.
Yup.
Beautiful mini chocolate pot. It has these gorgeous flowers and this Oh my gosh, this stellar green color.
Yep.
It has one on that side, and then of course the two on that side.
You found some
No
beautiful
chips
things.
or cracks.
Selena, for 10.
Got Selena in for 10, looking for 12 or 11. I mean,
Yeah.
12 if you want to give it 12. It does have a lock on the lid. There. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It is RS Prussia.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
So if you don't know about RS Prussia, it's from 1888 to 1910.
So it's a true antique.
And
Or 1920. But it's good stuff.
it's
Those
cool.
are, I believe those are lilies on that, and they're just gorgeous.
I think so. But I didn't want to say that because I don't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah, that's right. That's my job.
Because I don't know flowers, but I thought that's what they were. But
Now, the other flowers that are in the green, I have no clue, but the ones that are painted on there are lilies.
they look like the same ones. Well, they look kind of like, almost like magnolias. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. Let's count this down for Selena.
All right. Going once,
I didn't even tell her how tall it was.
going twice.
It's 6 inches tall.
All righty. Fair warning. And number 319. Full to Selena.
Thank you, ma'am.
$10.
I appreciate that. And then my next item is,
Oh, thank you, Selena. You're going to get some beautiful stuff.
thank you.
Both John and I were drooling over it when she was showing us earlier.
I have a Demitas cup and saucer, and it will come with the stand. It is crystal clear china. I don't know how old it is, but it's just cute as can be.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I love the blue and the pink.
Yes. Here's a close-up of your saucer. There's beautiful gold trim in brand new condition. In. There's your crystal clear. It was made in Poland. Then here's your little cup. The gold on it too is in brand new condition.
Yeah, I don't think they'd ever used it.
And then, of course, you have the same mark on the bottom of your cup. And then, of course,
I find those holders, Selena, but they never want to sell them. They'll let you take the cup and the saucer, but they won't sell you the holder.
Yeah. So, and it will come with the holder. So, has a starting bid of 14 if anybody's interested. And if not, we will pass on that. Be careful setting it down. And my last item is going to be a start of $12.
Selena says she'd buy the holder.
$5.
The holders are expensive, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I've seen them on eBay. But it's your stuff, sis.
Well, she already tossed it out there.
I tossed it out there.
Sold.
All right. My next item is $12. It is for a paperweight. It is reversed etched. Got these gorgeous palm trees, the ocean, and a ship with little birds. It is so pretty. And it is lucite. Here's your back. It looks the same. The back is where all the etching is. That was lots easier, Angela. So, but it's beautiful.
And it looked beautiful on any color light base.
Yeah. So there's with the light. There's without the light. So it's not much different. Just shows that water a little more.
Yeah.
So, but it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me see here.
And a lot of times when you find lucite, guys, it's yellowed. So for it to be crystal clear like this is awesome.
So, and you can even put it on a black light and give it a little bit more color.
Yep.
So there we go.
Nice.
Just gives it more color. There. So, but if there's no interest, we can pass on that. And that was my 3. That was the last item of the sale. Let me bring us all up. There we go. We were on long time tonight.
Yes, we were.
Yep. So if you guys are watching on the replay, our email addresses are running across the bottom. You can email us with anything that you'd like. You can also comment on this video once it's posted with whatever you would like, and you can order it that way. Everything now that the sale is over is turned into a buy it now price. So the price that we started at, that will be your buy it now price.
Yep.
Check it out if you're not subscribed to Aaron Proctor. Definitely check him out tomorrow, as John will be on there, and that starts at 5 Central.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep,
Yeah,
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 Eastern. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then Sunday, come right back here. We will have a boss sale at 3 p.m. Central, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. We're going to have a great sale of buy our stuff sale.
Yep.
Going to be great prizes, great prices, and lots of items to choose from. So definitely check us out. We will all be doing our invoicing and shipping on Monday and Tuesday. So look for those invoices then. And of course, as soon as they're paid, we will get them out the door.
Yep.
So coming up after Sunday, I have next week 2 sisters and a brother on Wednesday. I have Okie Girls with Karen Chasen Vintage on Thursday, and that will be on Karen Chase's channel. So if you're not subscribed to her, definitely check it out. And then next Friday, we have the sister sale. And on next Saturday, we're going to have an Unbreakable sale.
Yep. And I've got written on the calendar a clubhouse on Thursday.
Yep.
And then John and Judy will have a clubhouse Thursday afternoon.
Yep. Is one still good for you?
Whatever time.
One my time.
Okay, so 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m.
I think 1 p.m. That's sure. I'll let you know in the morning.
Okay.
I want to thank you both for letting me come on your channel again.
You're very
Especially
welcome.
on Sister Night. And the music was really good and it was fun. So thank you. And all that. I think probably 12 o'clock.
Next Thursday?
Yeah, maybe 2 o'clock Central, because I got to do something in the morning. I have
Okay.
a source I
Yeah, I can move it up. It's not. I haven't made a thumb for it yet, so I can.
I got a new honey hole.
Just remind me.
Yep, no problem. But thank you, sisters. I'm grateful for you both, and thank you so much. Thank you for adopting me, finding me as a little mutt out there. And so I'm just very grateful for you both. So thank you both so much for what you do for me, and it's not just reselling, just being there for me in life. And
Yep.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I got a squirrel here and a unicorn here. So
And we
I
are
thank you
all
both.
family.
Thank you both. And I don't want to get too mushy. So
But we'll always use the squirrel. We can whip you with it.
There
That's
you
why
I know.
Angela sent him
Either I
out. So
get whipped by the squirrel tail or I get poked by the horn. One of the two. So
that's right.
And
I just
as
thank you both. I thank you, Angela, and I thank you, Uni, for all you do for me and just guiding me and helping me out through this new adventure of reselling and just being a friend in life and all that. So thank you both.
you,
I
He's
really
being nice because he wants back in the clubhouse.
I know I'm going to the clubhouse. You need an administrator to keep that thing focused because you'd be putting people out of turn.
Oh, I know. I know. Well, it's all your fault. You're the one that took the phone call and it got me all discombobulated. And I'm like, ah.
No, but
I'm just goofy all the
want to
time.
say,
It don't matter.
ladies, you ladies are the best and sourcing. And when we're in the back room during the week of just helping each other out and researching and giving advice and just learning. You ladies are, if you guys are resellers, you need to try to get one of these two on your show because they come with the purdies and they come with the good stuff. So thank you both. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
you are
Oh,
very
no
welcome.
problem.
And as always, we want to thank you so much for being here, hanging out with us for these 4 hours.
It's been a longer day for me.
Yeah, we're all like giddy now. It's like I'm tired. I don't even know.
I gotta eat dinner.
But
Yeah.
as always, we know there's a million other places you could be tonight. So we do truly thank you from the bottom of our heart for being here.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
thank you
as
so much.
always, we hope to see you next time. And that next time will be Sunday. See you later, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Have a
Good
great
night.
night.